The music featured in the Real Ones Gaming podcast is created by Rap Game Remix. Listen to the gaming, anime, and hip hop inspired team on SoundCloud and get their collection of songs on rapgameremix.wixsite.com/Rap Game Remix. Links will be in the description.
What up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? As Pinky says. Whoa, that's new. What the fuck?
For real.
That's new. Okay. Pinky's feeling real good today. All right. Y'all know what time it is. The Real Ones Gaming Podcast. Yeah. Real Ones Gaming Podcast. 4 people come together. Collective gamers talk about some of the news that's out here in the gaming world. Yes. Yeah. It's the first episode of the second season, everybody. Yay.
Woo!
We finally made it.
We made it. Mama, we made it.
All right.
Brand new year. No more 2020.
Thank you, Jesus.
Amen.
Yes. Oh my God.
Amen. Amen. I'll start shouting in a minute. Don't pay.
I was waiting for that meme to happen where I don't know if y'all saw it, but it was like 2020 Super Deluxe Turbo, like the Street Fighter game.
We good. We got what we got. We understood. We got the lesson.
All right. Well, let's jump straight into the introductions. Before we do that, Real Ones Gaming Podcast is sponsored by Bath. Be about the hustle. Yes.
Be about the hustle.
Get your gear at bathurbanapparel.com and be all about your hustle. Yes. And also, we are partnered with Gamers.vote. Just because the presidential election is over doesn't mean that voting stops. Voting is a all-year process, man.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Especially
Georgia's going
for
through this, right?
Georgia.
Yeah.
Yes. Ours,
Starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
Starts tomorrow.
What starts tomorrow?
The voting. If you didn't.
No, voting's been going on since December 14th.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least early voting.
Oh, early voting, but you know how these people are. They wait till the last minute and get out there and vote.
Well, I heard that Republicans aren't voting. That's
really?
That's what they said. We'll see.
Right. But y'all get out there and vote, please. Go and vote. Local elections means everything. I know a lot of people don't think about it that way, but yes, if you can make changes in your neighborhood, just go out and vote and watch how it spreads out. Once you get your local together, you can go ahead and take over the national vote. So go vote. It's important.
Yeah, so they can stop these ads. I am sick and tired of these ads, Jesus.
I'm tired of my phone going off every 2 seconds.
Everywhere I look, David Perdue. Da, 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 da. I don't care.
The dude that makes Purdue chicken?
I already voted. Huh?
No.
Bless it.
Oh, okay. I heard Purdue.
No relations.
You know what? That's what I thought too. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a company, maybe, I don't know, maybe his family has something to do with that. I'm not sure. But I'm tired of seeing his face. I'm tired of seeing Kelly's face. Okay? I'm tired. Alright? I voted. Okay. Yes.
Well,
y'all go vote too so they can stop these ads.
Stop these ads and stop these non-text messages. Stop these phone calls.
Yes.
Stop it
these
all.
letters.
Oh my God, the letters.
Regardless of how annoying it is very important because, this is for Senate, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
So
we need to get them out of there.
Yeah,
that's
y'all see how they be doing.
Yeah, we do.
So if y'all want your money, vote him out.
Yeah. Y'all see how the Republicans dealt with it. Well, that one Republican, Mitch McConnell, I can't. I'm gonna be, as
They
non-biased
should
as
have been
possible.
got him out of
I don't
there.
know what's up.
That
He's
man
a
freaking almost 80 years old. Get him out of there.
Well, apparently he knows something that we don't know because
Mm-hmm.
he's fighting hard not to get that 2,000, bro.
Yep. It's all over his face.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he's like,
So much it became a meme.
maybe he's trying to get back at everybody for not voting for Trump. I don't know, but
That sounds
yeah.
like a personal problem, though.
Just make sure y'all go out there and go to gamers.vote.com. Gamers.vote, my bad. And make sure that your registration is up to date. And if you haven't registered to vote ever, you can go to gamers.vote and they will help you register to vote. You can go all there. They have all the links. So go to gamers.vote. All right.
Yes.
So let's get the introductions out of the way. He's back. He's back out there playing basketball, but not 2K21 because that shit is trash.
Basketball.
I think that should be on every video game, but that's just me. It's King AJ.
What the population is, I King AJ, aka Young Barry, one half of the Real Ones Gaming. I'm back, full effect, full spirited, fully motivated. And you can find me on YouTube at King AJ 15, one word. You can find me on Twitch Monday through Saturday at King AJ_15. You can find me on Twitter at King AJ_15. You can find me on IG at King AJ_15. Today is gonna be a good spirited, good motivation. I do have Apex with Randoms Part 9 dropping today. What else is there? I might be streaming some my team on 2K21 because that's the only game I've been trying to get locked into until I get the PlayStation 5. And then we'll be running the city, skateboarding around the city as well. So
I see him out here skating. I was like, okay, I see you. All right.
So yeah, so I'm back. I'm blessed to be back. And let's kick this new year off right.
All right.
Let's get it.
All right. And next up, she was out there playing the Raiders of the Tomb on the Real Ones Gaming stream team. She's out there getting all the jellyfish, and now the turnips will be coming soon because she picked up and acquired her Switch.
Woo! Yes.
After a long journey, climbing up mountains, crossing oceans, and whatnot. It's Maya97.
Hey peeps. Hope y'all having a great Sunday. Yes. Man, listen, I am so happy I got this Switch. Y'all don't understand. Every time, I just woke up this morning, I just started cheesing, okay? Because anyway. I'm lost words, put like that. Yes, you guys can find me here on Twitch at Maya_97. I am also on the tweets. Yay! You can find me there at Maya with 2 A's _97. As your lovely Prophet Green has said. I do stream for the stream team on Wednesdays. Schedule's still looking a little erratic, so you're gonna see me different times on Wednesday. I do have some sub badges coming up very soon. My artist is working on them right now as we speak. And yeah, that's it. Send me them friend codes, friends. Yes.
Okay. That's cool. Iceman said, I got donations for you, Maya97, although I just gave my friend a bunch. I'm just
Ooh, yes.
just
Go
wondering,
ahead,
did you bring enough for the class? Did you bring enough for the class?
Yes.
All right. And also with us She is the queen of Detroit. The goddess of the 8 Mile.
The goddess of the 8 Mile?
The Mile of the 8. I'm sorry. I apologize. Everywhere she goes, she walks on a red carpet with rose petals imported from Africa.
She's free from infection.
She's making money moves in her bloody shoes. And I actually heard she was out there playing Sims out there with Beyonce the other day.
Wow.
She about to get sponsored with Peloton, just like Beyonce. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I saw her walking and having dinner with Barack Obama too. It was a wonderful thing. You love to see it.
Yes.
Yeah, we love to see it.
It's as she sits here in her fur coat, even though it's 80 degrees in her house. It's Miss Pinky 313.
Y'all wild. Y'all wild as hell. I just want to point that out. This is how my friends treat me, okay? They embarrass me on national platforms.
Oh, by the way, Pinky, my Jaguar kind of broke down. Can I get another one?
Wow.
Bitch said she lived next door to Anita Baker.
I mean,
Ain't that
something in my
something?
head, so that would make sense. I'm like, hey, Auntie, hey, you got some cornbread? I want some. But yeah, y'all, we made it to a new year. Yes, 2021. Y'all ready to get this work in, and it's time to get down, get the work on. Remember all them goals I told y'all to get yourself, acquainted with? We're going to start putting them off in the new year right now. Get on in it. Do your thing. Spread the love. But yeah, make sure y'all still stay safe out here because Corona's still a thing. Be safe, please. But yeah, y'all, you can catch me on my social media platforms. Catch me on Instagram, 313 Queen Pinky. On Twitter, Miss Pinky 313 Play _ Facebook, Miss Pinky 313 Plays. TikTok, catch me on there now, Miss Pinky 313, and also follow my YouTube, 313 Miss Pinky. I put up content on there as well. There's 2 new videos up now on my YouTube, and it's pretty hilarious. I think y'all need to go see it. But yeah. Happy New Year, everybody, once again.
Word. All right, and y'all know who it is. It's Greensp. Your lovable majestic panda and all that good stuff. Even though I think I'm going to get rid of the lovable majestic panda part.
But why?
Right.
Well, because I figured my new theme for the year would be a kind of diamond in the rough sort of thing, where everything's going to be rugged. So I did some new graphics and how can I explain it? So whenever I did graphics before, it was kind of just like whatever looks cool, that's what I'm gonna put up there. This one was kind of like it had a story behind it. So I did it, and then people seemed to really like it. Mm-hmm. And then instantly, like all my family members was asking what to mean because this means something, and I was like, damn. All right. I thought I was being sneaky with it, but all right, cool. So this year is going to be Diamond in the Rough, which means I'm going to do a new intro. Just got to figure it out. But yeah, you can catch me out on Twitch. Greensp _ is my Twitch. You can check me out on Instagram and Twitter, Greensp _R1G. I'm on TikTok, Greensp R1G without the underscore. And Facebook Gaming, R1G Greensp. I post a lot of clips on my TikTok now because people seem to like that. I just posted a Call of Duty Cold War. I actually had fun the other day playing Cold War.
What?
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool. It was pretty decent. I ain't had no problems. And I was playing with complete randoms. And I was like, oh, all right. So I don't know what they did, but it feels like they fixed it. I'm gonna say that now, and then when I stream it, it's gonna be hell.
Yeah, It is.
Yeah.
Pretty
Well,
much.
we gonna test it out.
It's always been that way.
Yeah, I say that now. I also have a YouTube where I post most of my videos. I believe one of my videos actually just premiered today. I've learned to like take the videos and just schedule it. So if I don't mention which one is out, it's because I don't know. I'm just scheduling them like crazy. I believe today is NBA randoms. So go check out NBA Live gameplay from your boy right now.
I think that premiered.
It's your boy.
Right. It's your boy.
Yeah, go check that out. And also, you know, I got my official ambassadorship. Yes, I'm an ambassador. Prophet and ambassador with Greenman Gaming. So check that out. And then I redid my Twitch. Yeah. Reorganizing that Twitch panel screen is a bitch, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
it is.
I had to figure out where everything was. Like, oh, this is the 5th one. So I got to remove this and put this in. Yeah, I don't know why it's not simpler than that, but whatever. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Oh, I got new paintings. Yeah. I'm collecting paintings now. So, super excited about that. And then I too have a Switch. So, we're going to start Animal Crossing
They are
today.
all cheating on the
No
game that made them famous.
Hilarious.
I'm not cheating. I always say, yo, I'm a gamer, but I love PlayStation first. Sony is like, you know, that's your main chick. And then
Oh shit. He about to go ahead. Go ahead and say it.
no, it is. That's your main. That's your
Yep. Get yourself
that's the
together.
beautiful wife.
Mhm.
You know? And then you just have other games. Sometimes you just want to experience it. And plus, we as a podcast, we have to explore and learn about other things so we know what we're talking about when
Since
we're
you're
on here.
comparing it to wives and girlfriends and side chicks and stuff like that, go ahead and get
I didn't
yourself
say
a
anything
girl.
about side chicks. I said she's my
Mhm.
wife. PlayStation will always be the wife,
You
regardless.
comparing to wife, but you have, you know what? Go ahead, Green. Go ahead. Get your head chopped off.
I mean, there's such thing as sister wives too. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Wow.
But yeah, so yeah, that's about it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have anything else. All right, so as y'all know, I would love. Oh yeah, we need to add a Nintendo section. So real quick, now that we're all Nintendo switchers, is that what they call them? Switchers.
You know, I wouldn't know.
I did realize that Nintendo do have free games. They're older games, but they're free. So when you get a Nintendo Switch and you have to be on Nintendo Online, so go ahead and get that 7-day free, or get that family pack. It's $34.99 a year, I think.
Something like that. Yeah.
You can get either the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System pack, which comes with classic games for free. Or you can get the Super Nintendo, which everybody kept telling me Super Nintendo was the shit. So now I finally get to play some Super Nintendo games, I guess. You can get those for free as well. And I think that was the only free games I saw so far, anyway. Oh, and then they also got a Battle Royale game.
They do?
Yeah, for Mario. It's a Battle Royale.
What?
Uh-huh.
Oh, bro, Office is on there too. I was looking at that last night.
Oh, yeah.
It's for, I downloaded it for little girls.
Company, Dauntless, and
You know what? I might get Dauntless. Dauntless will probably be really fun on the Switch.
you think so?
You know what?
I
I think it would be too.
Yeah.
I think so too.
That's a on the go kind of game. That's something you do when you like. I don't want to sit in my gamer chair. I want to sit on the couch and relax and lay down and just play on the Switch or something like that. That's what the type of game that is for me anyway. But yeah, you can get the Super Mario. I think it's called Super Mario 35. And
yeah, I got that.
yeah, it's like a battle royale game. So that's free as well. But for all you PC players, who also have Prime Game. I need to change that title. Prime Gaming. Let's get into it, Maya.
If it's free, it's for me.
That's right. What's
All
free
right.
for Twitch?
So we have the same games as last month, but they added a game. So now it's Battlefield 3, Turmoil, Sigma Theory, Global Cold War, Hyperdot, Close to the Sun, and Wizard of Legend. Yeah. You know, I never played Battlefield a day in my life. Never. Never.
It seems like it's cluttered to me. I tried it one time and it was like, ooh, it's a little cluttered for me.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like how the gameplay is, because I did see like, you know, some YouTubers play it and stuff, and some streamer friends. It kind of reminds me of Call of Duty, but not Call of Duty in a sense. So I don't know.
Battlefield 3 is pretty fun. I have Battlefield 3 and 4 and then Bad Company. And all of them are pretty fun. It's just when you get online, that's when it sucks. Because there are some sweats, man.
You thought the sweats was bad on Call of Duty? Play
Man, you thought the
Play
camping was
Battlefield
bad on Call of Duty. Bruh. These dudes are literally in windows. And there's no like little flash stuff from your scope. It's like pure in the shadows hunting you down.
Yes. And you're driving tanks.
Whew.
The
So
tanks are most overpowered vehicle in that game.
and then if they can't
Unless you
shoot you, they'll shoot the building around you so it falls on top of you.
That's true too.
They could do that?
Yeah, because I believe Battlefield has that what do you call it? They have the realism engine, which is like all the buildings come apart and stuff like that. So when you shoot a building, it actually takes real damage.
Okay.
So you're not safe anywhere.
Nope.
But all right. I'm gonna probably pick up Battlefield 3 just to try it out.
A little razzle and a little dazzle. Yeah.
Yeah. See if I can get back in. But then again, the PC version of the Battlefield games, they don't let you use a controller, so I don't know.
Oh, that's gonna be a little, you know.
So why that
right
is?
I don't know. But I had the EA. That's why I got rid of the EA Play. Actually, was because I tried to get it for the last Battlefield, and like I couldn't use my controller. I had to use like mouse and keyboard.
Keyboard and mouse.
I think the only ones they really give you is like mouse and keyboard, and then you got to have a gamepad or something like that, like an actual gamepad. So go ahead and if y'all want to do the mouse and keyboard thing, that's a game that's for free that you can try it out, or you can just buy Valorant. Either way, it's up to y'all. I don't want an Xbox controller bridge. I'm sorry, I just don't. I have a play. I just bought a Switch now. Damn it, y'all asking me to cross into too many fields. All right. Just got a Switch Pro controller. I'm good. No Xbox in this house. All right. AJ, what's free for the PlayStation players?
For the goated system, PlayStation Plus free games are. Let's start off with the on PlayStation 5, Man Eater. Then you have Shadows of Tomb Raider on PlayStation 4. Then you have name is what it's on PlayStation 4. I think it's I don't know what it is. Gearfall.
Greedfall.
Greedfall on the PlayStation 4 as well. So if you haven't played these games, go pick them up. Maya streams Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I think she's almost done with that.
I hope so.
Greedfall is a brand new game, so you might catch me. You might catch me do a review on it. And the PlayStation 5 game is Man Eater. Haven't seen nobody play that.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen Man Eater either.
Man Eater is like you're a shark and you just eat people.
Isn't that one that was on PC? You gotta be a shark and you gotta go around killing other sharks.
I think so, yeah. See, I downloaded Stranded, which is kind of like the opposite of that. Where you gotta, I think like your plane crashes and you land in the middle of the ocean, and you gotta first swim to an island, and the shark is really trying to kill you and won't leave you the fuck alone for some odd reason. And you gotta learn to survive on that island until you get rescued, apparently.
Rescue me.
And I thought this was the game at first because I was like, oh, PS5 got it, until I realized no, that's not the same game. And then I realized Epic Games actually got it for you for free. So I was like, oh, okay, never mind. I haven't played Greedfall. And I don't know if I played Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I don't know if that's the one that I got already.
Apparently, according to Sage, I did them in the wrong order. Oh well. Oh well. They're getting done. That's all that matters. Oh well.
What do you mean you did them in the wrong order?
So it was supposed to be Tomb Raider, then Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is the one I'm doing now, then Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Listen, I don't care. They're getting done. They're annoying. I'm trying to get them out the way. All right, great games, but they just annoying. That's like it. So.
I mean, tomato. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Pink. How about for those Xbox Gold members?
Well, if you got an Xbox, you got some treats this month. Little Nightmares, that starts now up until January 1st. So a whole month you got that one. Dead Rising, that's actually all the way up to February 15th. Does it start from the 5th? I think that starts from January 15th to Feb 15th. But check that out. King of Fighters, check that out. That's only up to the 15th of January. So if you're interested in that, make sure you go ahead and get that now. And then Breakdown, that doesn't become free until January 16th, and that lasts all the way up to January 31st. So make sure you get these freebies, you all. We love freebies. You never know. You might be like, I should have got that. That's because you should have gotten that. So go get it.
Yes, definitely pick up Little Nightmares. It's adorable.
I kept telling people Little Nightmares look like a good game.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of gameplay on it, and every person that I've seen play it loved that game. And they said they can't wait for Little Nightmares 2 to come out, which I'm kind of excited for too, because, seeing people either get the early access or like the demo or whatever, it looks so good, It looks good just like the first one. Mm-hmm. So, go ahead and scoop it up. Scoop it up.
Scoop.
Xbox doesn't have an answer to Sackboy Bridge. There is no answer. PlayStation already won that war. Alright, so those are free games. Pick them up and build your library of things. And, open up your horizons. Alright. And up next, y'all know what time it is. Time for y'all to get in your seats. Please stop eating the crayons. We don't do that no more. Don't do that. If you're not wearing your uniform, we need to send you to the office because you got to go home and change.
Uniform? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, y'all didn't wear a uniform in elementary school?
I wore it. Yeah, and I hated every second of it.
Oh, okay. Let me just make it. I think every elementary school wore the same uniform too. The blue, the navy blue pants colors. And the white shirt.
Never had to wear a uniform.
Well, we could wear different colored like shirts and stuff. But as long as we had that navy blue, whatever, he was like, okay. I still hated it every second.
Nah, we wore navy blue pants and white polo shirts or button-up shirts. And on the special days, we had to wear the white button-up shirts with the navy blue tie. And the girls had to wear those little, I don't know what they called. I'm going to just call them little jumper skirts. Oh, is that what they call it? Okay. Mm-hmm. With the little, I guess, little bow tie.
Yeah, we had to wear something like that too. And I kept telling my mom, I was like, Mom, I want to wear pants. Like, because, you know, we had gym and they was making us doing like, you know, the crab walk and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't want to show my undies. And guess what?
Wait a minute. Y'all had gym in uniforms?
Yeah, we had,
Oh, they wow.
Yeah. We had to wear uniforms to gym.
Mm-hmm. Because you got to remember, gym wasn't like that long anyway. Gym was like 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, but you're not about to have my daughter out here doing a crab walk in a skate.
Yeah, and I'm also not about to sit here and wait 45 minutes for your daughter to change her clothes.
I mean, that's why we have joggers to just slide them joints on real quick over, you know.
We used to do we used to. I mean, there was some schools that actually did let you wear your shorts underneath your uniform pants. So you could just pull your uniform pants off and do gym, and then you got to put them back on. But I mean, what's the purpose? You stink afterwards either way.
Yeah.
So, are you really gonna sit there with some basketball shorts on underneath your uniform? And you know,
that's what a lot of guys did. They had basketball shorts, and of course, you know, these little girls. Oh, I got my leggings. You're nasty. You're a heathen.
But anyway, it's Miss Maya's video game history.
Ooh, see, I forgot that quick what we was talking about. All right, so I'm pretty sure everybody noticed this, you know, and it's actually great because we talking about Nintendo and Mario. So according to the Super Mario Bros. Instructions book, when the Koopas first came to the Mushroom Kingdom, they turned all the cute little toads and toadettes, the cute little mushroom people, into blocks. So every time you hit a mushroom block, you hitting a mushroom person. Simple as that. So, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Word. All right, y'all.
It makes me sad now I think about it.
Makes you sad? Why?
Yes. Paul just said, someone said, yay, murder.
I mean,
because then Mario eats them, like, so
yeah, he sit there and gobble them up too.
So
and that's make them turn bigger and
you committed a double homicide because you done turned Koopa done turned him into block. Then you got to run around with this Italian bumping his head against the blocks and then popping them out and then eating them.
Well, remember when we watched that documentary, what they said about the mushrooms, that it was a representation of drugs. So
yeah.
So I mean, are you really killing something that wasn't really per se alive to begin with? It's drugs. Mario's hooked on drugs, Doc.
So all these years. So
I won't be surprised if Princess Peach is. She's the queen of the freaking kingdom.
So you telling me? So y'all telling me this right now? All these years we've been playing Mario, we've been
murdering mushroom people.
We've been extorted to mushrooms.
Yeah, but you should have known that. Like, remember when Mario came out? Now that era was like the shrooms era. That's when in movies and music, that was like when all the little hippie dudes was always taking shrooms. They used to make jokes about it in TVs and movies, and you know it was always like, let's go get some shrooms, man. Remember, what's his name? Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
What was the dude's name from Biodome?
Pauly.
Oh,
I
I
think it's
wouldn't
Pauly
know.
Shore
Gotta
or
be Pauly
Pauly.
Shore.
Yeah. He used to talk about taking shrooms all the goddamn time. And he was like one of the highest in the comedy section at that time. So that's all you heard about was taking shrooms. So of course they would add shrooms in a video game for little kids because it was like normalized by then. Or they tried to normalize it. Now it's kind of like that stuff can kill you if you take the wrong one.
Definitely the wrong amount too.
Yep.
You can
Going to the upper room.
Mm-hmm. So he rides a dino and eats shrooms.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about that whole world, it should have let you know he was on drugs. He's riding little dinosaurs, jumping on other smaller mushrooms, even though he eats mushrooms. So why couldn't he just eat those mushrooms? Is like weird to me.
Outer space with no helmet on, no spacesuit, no nothing. Just
Can we talk about the Princess Peach for a second? Because Mario been chasing this thought for almost 100 years now, and he still didn't get the smash.
I mean, that's his fault though. Don't do that.
What? No. Because I distinctly remember, which one was it? I think it's in Super Mario Galaxy. I think maybe one, or I think no, actually both of them. She sends him this message talking about some. Oh, first of all, bitch. Okay, no. All right. They're talking about some. I have some cake for you, Mario.
What kind of cake?
Mm-hmm.
Because you said
You got
really
some
yellow
cake.
then.
Green, we all know what cake.
Yeah, she was like, I got some cake for you, Mario. And as soon as Mario gets to Castle, guess who there? No, I don't want to hear it. No. She's not even that cute. Alright? I'd rather Mario go after Rosalina than freaking Peach.
No, Rosalina was like a star goddess or some shit, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
So
Was it? Okay. I never knew.
And she never did Mario like that.
Yeah, well, they can't have a relationship. She's a goddess. He's a regular human being.
So?
At that, he's a plumber.
He can go back to outer space. Listen, he can go back to outer space. He did it before twice. He could do it again and stay there permanently.
I don't know.
Luigi can't handle all of that. Shoot.
I don't know, because isn't there a scene where Mario and Princess Peach actually marries?
No.
I could have sworn there was like something where they actually got together and
they always at the end of every Mario they get to right there, and then who comes out of nowhere? Bowser. They snatch a little thought behind up. We have to do that story all over again.
Well, Bridge said, "What's wrong with a blue collar man? Nothing, but you're a plumber. Like, why are you fighting crime and you're a plumber? Why do you have so many occupations? Because you're on drugs and you're imagining it all." He's somewhere in his New York apartment building right now in a chair, knocked the hell out, imagining all of this. He's high. That's what I got from the series. Pinky.
No, I think Peach is real, and she probably could be like a neighbor or something. But how he sees her, you know what I'm saying? Because he's so madly in love with her. Oh, she's a princess, you know. And the shrooms kicking in, and then that's when
I mean, I could fuck up your whole perception of Mario right now, to be quite honest with you. So, let me break it down to you. Mario is a plumber from New York. He's poor, obviously, because New York is so damn expensive. He's trying to make ends meet. He has a brother, but his brother is kind of like doing a little bit better than him. So, in his world, Luigi ain't shit. Peach is probably, and I don't mean this in a harmful way, this is just how I'm catching it by the little hints and clues they give it. Peach is a prostitute that Mario is in love with, or a stripper. She could be either one, but Mario's in love with her and believes that she can do better. Her pimp is a dude named Bowser, obviously, and she can't get away because she, She's.
He's blowing her back out. Just.
I don't know about all that, but
let's just keep it real here.
But she obviously is stuck in an abusive relationship with Bowser. Mario wants to save her, but again, Mario is just a goddamn plumber. And he's probably not even an attractive plumber at that, so he probably don't think that he can really pull Peach like that. Because again, she's either a stripper or a hooker, one of the two. Peach also has a sister who's a stripper, but who is kind of doing a little bit differently. She's probably got like an OnlyFans or something like that. So she's doing it like online only.
OnlyFans?
Yeah, she's higher tier. She's doing that internet stuff. So her sister's like very successful, probably lives out in, you know, the suburbs, and is doing good, and probably met Luigi, where Luigi is like a surgeon or some shit like that, and so they're trying to hook up or whatever. And this whole time, to get away, he takes mushrooms. He's just like, you know, I can't afford weed, I can't afford cocaine, so let me try these mushrooms that just, you know, my homeboy across the hallway gives me every once in a while. And he does that, and he hallucinates all these adventures. I mean, how else do you explain it? Daisy is a goddess. She is I'm not saying she's not a goddess. I'm just saying she has an OnlyFans.
Green, you have a point. Because when he gets that star and he started glowing out of nowhere, that's when the shrooms really kick in.
Yeah. He's high, yo. This is all in his mind. And his real life just isn't exciting. That's all. That's how I look at it.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Because, like I said, who goes to space with no helmet on, no astronaut suit, no rocket, nothing? You just balls to the wall. I could breathe, you know, in space.
I'll even go further than this. In what world do y'all expect Mario to beat Sonic the Hedgehog in a race at the Olympic Games?
Or at tennis. Well,
nobody, right? Okay, got you. So this is in his mind, Joe. What plumber you know is also a doctor, a baseball player, a tennis player, a surgeon? What plumber you know has all these occupations?
I mean, Barbie did it.
You silly.
But at least
like if Barbie can do it, why can't Mario?
But we saw Barbie go to college. We never saw Mario go to college. Never. There was never a Mario College Adventures Part 3. It was never that. So yeah, it's all in his mind. That's all. That's how I look at it. I look at it like that. He's home high.
He is, Bridge. He is.
And some of them covers when he was turned into the raccoon, where you get to fly everywhere.
Yeah, he was a frog. He was. Well, that wasn't a raccoon. It was a Tanuki.
Tanuki. Yeah. Tanuki. It's a cat-like. Costume.
He was metal in one.
Yeah.
I think he was metal in 4.
He was high.
Yeah, they had a metal Mario. They had a shadow Mario. And Mario Kart, I think they got a golden Mario, I think.
I'll even prove my point further. Pinky. Let's say you balling, you got money like you are now. Right?
Balling out of control.
He tried it.
You sitting there counting your millions one day, right? And a plumber that looks like Mario comes up to you and is like, "Hey, little lady, let me whisper in your ear."
Really?
Are you trying to give him a shot when you can clearly see he's in some red and blue overalls with a red hat that he ain't never changed a day in his life? Exactly. So that's what it is. He's his life sucks and he's trying to make it better in his mind.
It's the mustache. I can't do it.
It's his mustache.
But the hat do come off green. He does throw the hat around in one of the Marios.
Oh yeah, he
The hat-
do.
Yeah, honestly,
the hat
but
do come off.
Yeah. But I mean, we've seen him wear the same fitted hat for quite a long time now.
Yeah,
I mean,
going
we
on
seen Peach in the same dress for a very quite long time.
But she seems like she just has a long. That's why I think he's high, because he only seen her probably once, because he can only afford to go to the strip club once.
I can only afford to see her one time at a time.
He fell in love with her, and he's like, I'm just imagining you every time, and you, whenever you imagine your crush, don't you imagine him in the last thing that they wore that made you like, damn, that she looked good in that? Or for the ladies, damn, he looks good in that.
I seen Genuine in person for the first time at a musical play. Whoo! Yeah, I imagine him in that. Yeah.
Wow. In a musical play?
Yeah, it was one of those, the plays. They had
Was it a Christian play?
Difficult Fox, and it was a few other people in there, but Genuine was in there. And he came out and he was singing Pony, and he had on that pleather outfit with no shirt on.
Pleather outfits.
Yes, I almost fell off the balcony. I was in the mezzanine, almost fell off that bitch looking at him.
When was this again?
Like 4 Valentine's Days ago.
And he was still wearing a pleather outfit?
Yeah, it was a play. It was going with the persona, okay? Don't you judge him. We're not going to do this today. We're not going to do this. Don't judge him.
I thought maybe this was like
No,
2004.
I'm thinking 96, like.
This is 4 years ago?
Y'all not about to disrespect this man in front of my face, no?
Yo. Well, if Genuine ever listens to this podcast, get rid of the pleather outfit, dog. No,
you. Okay.
Nobody wear that. Pleather. You don't even like pleather couches. Why are you wearing the whole outfit?
Because it went with the play, with his persona in the play, his character in the play, okay? You let him be great.
I know that dude was sweating.
Yeah, you know what? And if he was, I enjoyed every droplet.
And I think we need to go to a commercial break.
Next topic.
This is going out. We're going to take a 60-minute break, y'all, because we need to have discussions about etiquettes.
I gotta go fan myself off.
Wow. Let me call David real quick.
No, you don't.
We're going to take this commercial break, people. We will.
I'm supposed to get Chinese food tonight. No, you don't.
Okay, hello.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we're going to take a quick 60-second break, and then we'll be back after Pinky calms her ass down somewhere. We'll be back, guys.
Hey y'all, it's Zombie Kills, and you're listening to Real Ones Gaming.
What's going on? It's your favorite neighborhood wrestling commentator, Push Play the DJ, and when I'm not streaming, I'm kicking it with the Real Ones Gaming podcast.
What up? What up? What up, everybody? We're back. Oh, okay. There we go. What's good, everybody? How's everybody doing today? All right. So we gotta get some stuff done, right? We got some stuff to talk about. It was kind of slow. Well, it's New Year's, so you know. But we got some good topics. So let's start off with the first one. Kotaku, which is one of my favorite websites to read news stories about. They actually did a pretty damn good article. And Pinky knows a lot about these people too, right?
Yes.
So Pinky, you want to introduce it?
Well, so I can never pronounce it. Kotaku had rolled out their article for the Gamers of the Year of 2020.
Yeah.
I am so happy and so proud of these people. I'm so happy and proud to say that I actually know these people. And they're amazing content creators. Amazing. So we have Tanya DePaz, Hanson Picker, Amira, everybody know her as Mira. Danielle, we call her Danny, we call her Ebony, we call her Ebonics. We have a lot of names for her. And they are named Gamers of the Year. Now, with Mira, or her gamer tag, Mira, she's a simmer. She's actually was on the Sims game that was on TBS called Sparked, and she won. Happy about that! Yay! So she's really putting us on the map. Like I really appreciate her. She's flawless in my eyes. She's flawless. She produces great content for us simmers alike, with skin tones and custom clothing, scenes and stuff like that. I know that she teamed up with The Sims. The new update that just came out with the colors, skin tones, the warm, neutral, and I think it's like cool skin tones. I've tried them. They are awesome. Along with Ebony too. I know she worked with The Sims as well, and she creates content for simmers too as well, from the custom clothing, hair. I'm not sure if she dabbled in the skin tones. I'm pretty sure she did. Yeah, the accessories, all that. They are amazing. When they get together, I mean, y'all better watch out because everything about to come down. So basically, I call them the queens of semi. And Tanya, my friend here, she is actually, I would say Dungeons and Dragons type gamer. I know I watched her a couple days ago, and she also do Animal Crossing. I can't forget about that. She plays Animal Crossing. So if you guys are into Animal Crossing, that's a great person to watch on Twitch. Let me see here. Into the Motherland. She actually is one of the creators of that, which is a sci-fi tabletop RPG type game, and it's created entirely by people of color. When had the last time have you seen anybody do a sci-fi tabletop RPG game with us? You know what I'm saying? So they're making changes in the industry, and I really appreciate it, because a lot of us don't get a chance to see that, especially our kids that's coming up, the next generation that's coming up. They want to see people that looks just like them. And now we understand that we need this for this to happen, and we're creating it for other generations to come and through gaming. So I do appreciate that. Now Hanson, I haven't really watched a whole lot of, but I hear that he is a great streamer and a content creator as well. Going back on Taya, I know here. Let me go on my Twitter feed. She's actually getting ready to do big things with. Let's see here. I know I shared it on my Twitter feed. Let me go and scroll down here. Okay, so she's having a conversation with Stacey Abrams. That's coming. Actually, it's tomorrow. Monday at 7:15 Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be on. Let me see. don't know if it's going to be on Twitch, but the information here, I will put it in the chat right now. Let me do that so you guys can see the tweet. There we go. But yeah, it's a conversation between Fair Fight founder Stacey Abrams and Tanya DePaz. So join them for a conversation about voting and some Animal Crossing. So I didn't know Stacey got down on some Animal Crossing. So if you would love to see one of your favorite people play Animal Crossing, go ahead and check that out. So that, like I said, is tomorrow, January 4th at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you're there. That's something very different. And that's one thing I've talked about. I want to make gaming more mainstream because I know it's kind of taboo where people don't want to mix politics with gaming, but in actuality, it goes kind of hand in hand. You know, if you want to dibble and dab in that, yeah, this is a good way to get in that. You know, so I say go and check that out. But let me go back to Hassan. But yeah, like I said, I haven't seen a lot of his content, but I do hear that he's a pretty good content creator and streamer. It looks like he's into politics as well too, as far as gaming and streaming goes. So yeah, check out that article, guys. I'm like, again, congratulations to those 4 wonderful, awesome people. Keep doing what you do. Keep creating. Don't stop. We appreciate it. We love it. Keep it going.
Word. I thought all 4 was a good pick for this year. I couldn't really think of anybody else. I mean, I could think of people to be added on, but yeah, I would definitely say any list you have, these 4 people I can kind of see. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can definitely see.
I definitely see it. Yeah. Because they make a lot of changes like in 2020. They really did. You know, they made a lot of changes. You know, their voices was heard. They didn't stop until their voice was heard, and I appreciate it. And they're not just stopping there. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of people when they get that recognition, they'll stop and just cap off there. No, they're moving and keeping it going. So I appreciate that.
And what up, RJ? I see a lot of y'all in chat, actually. Bugs, Iceman, Bridge, Paul, saw Sage. See a lot of y'all.
Like in there.
All right. But yeah, I don't know. Pink pretty much covered all the bases. I don't know that.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was so excited when I seen it popped on my Twitter feed. I was like, ah! And so I am. Like I said, always give your people their flowers. And it doesn't matter what time it is, give them their flowers. It means the world. You know, it lets us know that we're doing something good. And I wanted to give them their flowers. They're doing an awesome job.
So make sure you check out these wonderful content creators. Yeah, they're all on Twitch, YouTube. I mean, pretty much wherever you want to really see them, I'm pretty sure they're there. Yeah, yeah. You can actually spend a couple hours on just their Twitch, their Twitter's pages, just reading stuff, and you'll be entertained, and you'll learn some stuff, and so just check them out, y'all. You never know. Open your horizons in 2021.
Open your world.
Bridge asks, how did y'all feel about folks saying that Mira and Ebonics aren't gamers? I mean, they play video games.
They are gamers. Why would they be gamers?
I mean, I saw them play video games. I thought they played video games.
The people that said that need to be slapped to sleep.
Yeah, Ebonics just finished up Miles Morales.
Yeah. She played Miles Morales, and Mira, she not only just plays Sims, she plays Overwatch. She plays what's that called? Apex. What other game? She played.
She's about to start Miles Morales as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, she plays games. They all play games, so they're gamers. Like, I mean, they're on Twitch for a reason. They're not just on Twitch, speaking about, injustice. They're on Twitch playing games. Like, that's how they are known, is for being gamers. So I don't know.
Bless their hearts.
I think Twitter went ugly about the list only because they don't know the criteria for which Kotaku went by. They didn't go by like who had the numbers, because as we all know, numbers don't mean shit, to be quite honest with you. The numbers that we see anyway. Yes, impact over numbers. So, I mean, I think a true definition of what we mean is the numbers that are shown to the public is not the numbers that companies care about in the end. They don't care about how many followers you have or how many tweets you have, or because that's not about it. I can have literally 20 followers, but I can write something on my tweet that reaches 20,000. And that's what they care about. They don't care about how many you have. That's your personal thing. They care about how many does it impact and how many people click on it, how many people see it.
Yep.
Because that means whenever you advertise one of their products, that's how many people's going to see their advertisement. Therefore, that's how much chance they have to get a sale out of it.
Yeah. Because I was going on Twitch through my, recommended channels, and I seen it was a couple of partners in there, and they had like maybe 10 or 15 people, but they've been streaming for like 2 hours or whatever like that. And I'm like, y'all got all these numbers, but don't have the reach.
Yeah.
How, Swag? And I think I had more followers than one of them that was partnered, which kind of confused me, but hey, I don't know. I don't know how that went, but.
Because you got to realize once you hit 1,000, you're eligible for partnership. You just got to hit that 75 average view, and then you're pretty much a partner. So like, even though people have like 4,000, 5,000 followers, it's just having that 2-3 streams where it's like 75 people are in there consistently for your average. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some weird stuff happen where people got partnered, and I've been wondering how come Twitch ain't never catch it. I've seen some people use them bots now, and I've been like, all right, cool. But
don't bots, y'all. Them bots will turn on you in a minute. Don't do it.
And man, do they watch them bots now? But I've seen there are some people that are partnered who have used those bots to get that partnership at 1,000. So I'm just letting y'all know that's how they work. So, but there are other people who get that partnership by doing it the right way, which is just having an entertaining stream to the point where 75 people want to come in, stay, and then come in the next day because they want to see what you do next, and then so forth and so on and so on. So all of these streamers have done it.
We're doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it. So it's like, I don't see why anybody would have a problem with this list. Mirror was on TV during the time of goddamn COVID.
Right.
She accomplished this stuff. Abonix had accomplishments. All of these streamers had accomplishments during COVID. At that time, you know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, what other streamer could they have listed that have done better?
I can't think of none.
Notice the silence because no one can really think of it. And I'm not saying it's a black or white thing because one of the people in this list is white. So I can't list it. It doesn't matter if they're white or black or, whatever. I can't list anybody else that has done more stuff than these 4 people during COVID at that I would be like, oh yeah, they definitely deserve this more than them. I mean, who can we really say? Ninja kind of quieted down this year. Well, last year.
Yeah.
Because I
But Ninja,
I haven't heard anything really from Ninja.
But Ninja been bouncing around from like Caffeine to YouTube, back to Twitch, then he back on Caffeine, then he'll do a stream on YouTube. So he been bouncing around. So
it's not his fault though, because I mean, remember Mixer went out in 2020.
Yeah.
So he had no choice. So
and plus, most of the partners that's on that recommended page did take a hit because the DCMA strike.
So I mean,
So they gotta recalibrate and re-algorithmize their whole stream now because the DCA strikes. So everybody that was on the come up and still on the come up, and that's taking most of their fans away, most of their views away, is getting that push now. Because the people that are grinding seen it first, and all right, we got to do it a different type of way. We can't have the song request going on. So they reached out to undercover and instrumental and like producers and stuff like that. The partners didn't do that. So when they started getting hit with these strikes out of nowhere, that's when all them partners just fell right off in 2021, 2020.
Well,
So now
supposedly,
they gotta,
as far as the DMCA go, they're supposed to have a court date about that too. So
Yeah,
Like
I don't know when, but it's coming.
like Twitch and DMCA or
no, DMCA as a whole, they're supposed to have a court date to discuss the parameters of what constitutes as DMCA. So, for instance, this whole thing stemmed a while ago. This was like back on LimeWire type of stuff, where a music artist was upset because you can literally download their whole album for free. And so the DMCA was kind of built upon that, and it was coming up to be an act to kind of protect the artist. However, back then it wasn't the same technology as it is today. So what ends up happening is we're going based off of what was going on back in the early 2000s, late 90s, but it's 2020 and we can't do that. So the interpretation is different. The interpretation is wrong, and that's why we have a whole bunch of this stuff going on that shouldn't be going on. You have senators that want people placed in jail for violating DMCA. For what? For a song? Really? All right. So I think what's going to end up happening is they might end up scratching out DMCA and getting rid of it, and then starting over from scratch. So we might get a law that states like, you know, if you use this type of music, the artist or the record label is now entitled to a certain percentage of money made during that stream. And it's going to suck.
same thing with YouTube.
Yeah, but YouTube kind of already has that system in place with the artist. So whenever you see music videos from an artist, it's because they have a contract with YouTube, and there's really no artist that does, or record label that doesn't have a contract with YouTube already. If YouTube didn't have those contracts, oh yeah, it'd be the same thing that Twitch is doing, which would be, you know, we're gonna go ahead and strike you and get rid of you. But because they already have those contracts with those record labels, that's why they're allowed to just be like, all right, well, we're just gonna take a percentage of the money made on that video, and we're gonna keep it pushing. And then at a certain time and point, if you continue to do it, then they'll get rid of you because it's becoming a problem. So they'll probably end up scratching everything and just going like, hey, look, we can't keep doing this. And that act is very outdated. It's very old.
like a lot of the senators. You know.
Yeah, like many of the people who voted for that act. It's old, yo. Like we listen to their music on Spotify for free.
Yeah.
Right.
So what's the difference? Like,
But with Spotify, after a certain songs you listen to,
or
ad. So
when you watching my stream, don't y'all get ads? If you're not
you're
subscribed,
not sub. Yeah.
yeah. So same thing, same exact thing. after a certain amount of time of watching somebody stream, if you're not subbed, you still get that commercial. And then half of the time, Twitch can't even get that right. So sometimes you still get a commercial, even when you're subbed. Like, so, I mean, I don't know. Like, some of the streamers who, you know, I think the people who are mad on Twitter are mad because their favorite Twitch streamers were the ones that was like, you know, showing the whole caboose on camera, or swinging their cats around like a helicopter, or, you know, saying the N-word when they shouldn't be saying the N-word. Like, that's their favorite streamers, and they just want their streamers to like come out of that rut. But I mean, that's the whole, that's what happens when you do stupid stuff, yo. Like, you got to pay for it for a while. And I'm not saying you should always be labeled as what your mistake was, but you made that mistake last year, so of course you're not going to be the gamer of the year for the year that you messed up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new year. Try again.
But their fans and their, I mean, let's put it like this: their community wanted them to be game of the year no matter what. So if you were caught giving your cat freaking vodka on stream and throwing him around like a rag doll, and your fan base is still calling you game of the year, that's your fan base opinion. But as a culture, we have 4 that didn't do that. So put the respect on their name and keep it pushing.
Mm-hmm. Give them their respect.
One of the people that I can really sit down and watch on a consistent basis, right? Let's just say they did half of the shit we've seen streamers do this year. I'm not about to get on Twitter and pretend like they didn't do what they did and be like, no, this streamer should be gamer of the year. No, they fucked up, yo. And it's sad, but you know. Like the streamer that showed her whole thing, you know, that we talked about. What was it, last podcast? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying she's a bad person. And other than that moment, she probably had some really good streams. Maybe. I don't know. But it only takes one moment, 10 seconds, to ruin your chances at a title like that.
And you've been clipped. It's all over social media.
But when you think about these 4 gamers, 365 days out of that year, and not one clip of them doing anything wrong.
You might get funny moments out of them.
Yeah, but I mean, that's part of the entertainment. That's what you're supposed to do. So, I mean, they did like 365 days of just amazing content with no kind of like blemishes on their record.
Right.
Nah.
Going above and beyond for 360. I mean, let them have that shine, yo. Like, you ain't getting paid for it, so I mean,
right. Let them do what they do.
Like, you know, let them have that shine.
And plus, and look at it this way: there are 3 females on the game of the year and 1 dude. What if there was all 4? They're not mad at the game of the year. They're really mad at females on that.
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta stop that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and Paul told me to tell you, it's 3 women, not females. Anyway.
Yeah, my fault, Paul.
I don't know. Gamers gotta get over that too. We gotta stop pretending like women don't play video games. We should know this shit by now. Like, for real. We should really understand this shit by now.
Why, as a collective, why can't we just be happy that someone different, someone new is stepping into the spotlight? Like, nothing happens when it's the same old people doing the same old things. That's not it, you know. Yeah. Let us let us be great, basically. Let's be great.
They don't. I can't speak for everybody, but half of the Twitch don't want. the melanin win.
But
They don't want to see it because if they do see it, it's taking away their power over Twitch. Knowing that Twitch is, say, 95% melanin.
no,
And
they still got
or
power.
if it's
Twitch.
more,
It's ran by a majority of white.
I'm talking about streamer. I'm talking about streaming. I don't see on my front page. I see one or two other races on my front page. Most of my front page is filled with melanin game.
Well, I need that Twitch because on my Twitch it's like a whole bunch of white people.
Just, when I cracked open this laptop, I said, signed up everything, did everything. There's like 4 different melanin gamer Twitch streamers on my front page.
Oh, because you're looking at the recommended. I'm talking about like when you first open it up and which ones are they featuring. Oh no, that thing is snowfalled in a mug, yo. Like that is
So,
white.
So I'm like, dang, we're making that stride to get there, but y'all gotta put the respect on what we're doing.
Yeah, but at the same time, I get surprised whenever I see a woman on the featured section of any color, to be quite honest with you, because I don't know. Twitch just has an algorithm that and I don't know if it's an algorithm or they just select them specifically, but I've noticed that it's only at certain times that they'll look any black person or any Asian person or any Hispanic person or any woman, period, on the channel. And it's only during times where a big news story is out that's discussing race. Any other time, it's more than likely going to be white male dominant.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we can't go off of the front page because we already know the front page is biased. We can't go off of Twitch numbers or YouTube numbers because we know that that's already biased. So the only thing we can go by is what our eyes see. And what I saw that last year was, I don't know the dude, but I know the other 3. I've seen the other 3 quite a few times. A lot of times in that whole year doing great and amazing things. I can't speak up for the other streamers. I didn't see them all like that. I know the fact that Mirror won the very first Sims contest that was broadcast on TV. That's a big thing. Because wasn't she the only black woman on that show?
No, it was I can't think of his name. He's a simmer. I just recently started following him. Dang, what is his name? But it was a few other people of color on there. Okay.
But for her to win that, in a society where they don't believe that women play video games, or yet alone black women play video games, that's amazing. That's a huge step.
It speaks volumes.
It sucks that it is a huge step because we should already know that there are black women who play video games. But nonetheless, it's a huge move.
Big move.
So I don't know. We love video games, but man, I hate the culture sometimes. It sucks.
The culture is gonna be the culture where we put it. But we just gotta make that narrative to say we are here, we ain't going nowhere, and to the queens out there, y'all gotta stand up as one and put y'all foot on these necks, and let them know y'all here.
Well, Stomp said women been existing and we ain't gonna stop existing, so they need to get over us being in different fields of society. Yeah, let me get that front page. Then she said, my front page, you right as fuck. With like maybe 2 at the most featured streamers. Then Paul said, then they like, okay, 2 white people, then all black. Good job, team, when it's talking about Black History Month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait till next month. Oh, we gonna be flooded that front page.
That's like when the George Floyd thing happened. Yeah. When that George Floyd thing happened,
like,
nothing but black people.
And then it stopped.
Yeah.
It's trickles, but it just stopped. Like, keep that same energy.
Yo, these websites be wild with that shit, yo. Like, and it's not just Twitch, it's YouTube too. YouTube does the same stupid shit too.
Yeah.
It's just that we're more upset with Twitch because that's like, you're always more upset with the place that's closer to home. And that's what Twitch is. Twitch is like, we love home, obviously, because we're here, but
yeah,
like Pink said, it trinkles, yo. Like, they'll have it all the time when it's something big, and then it just stops.
Yeah.
When's the last time we had a black, what was that thing they did where they had the black content creators go to Twitch and let them, whatever happened to that, first of all?
That was it was 2019, but of course COVID knocked that out the boat, so.
Yeah.
But I mean, why was that not done again?
I don't know if it was done online. It would have been nice if they would have did an online thing for that.
They should have.
I didn't hear anything about it.
They should have did like that stupid town hall.
Yo, whoever gets selected for that next, can you please video record it? Because I would like to know what was y'all talking about, and so we can compare what we got at the Twitch town hall. And I can see, like, did y'all listen to them or did they just not say anything?
But let's do it this way. Do it like the town hall, and have everybody, have all your top or your partners, your partner streamers, your black partner streamers, be there on Zoom and have it out that way. That's so everybody get heard, everybody can say what's on their mind, and Twitch can fix it right then and there. Because that town hall meeting was completely trash. They ain't hit none of their points. None of the stuff that they was going to talk about.
Oh, no, they hit that point.
It was a waste of time.
Oh, they hit that point.
To me, it was a waste of time.
They hit the point that they wanted to hit. It just didn't go the way that they wanted it to go. But they hit that point.
Did anybody read, like, the blog, the updated blog about, certain words can be said and not said? I need to sit down and read it myself. But from what I heard, a lot of the things they didn't speak on in the town hall was already in place, but it's not being enforced, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, especially like the N-word. We didn't say it a lot about that. And they didn't say it in the most recent town hall. But from what I understand, it's supposed to be it was already in place of, the blog or, the terms of service. It was already said in there, like, okay, that's not going to fly. This word is not going to fly. But we all know that it's not being enforced.
Well, I'm not saying, I was never upset with them about that.
Right, yeah.
I was more upset about because I pretty much knew the N-word, the F word that describes homosexual, men. I knew those words were probably banned more than likely. But my whole thing was you had an opportunity to state that you were against those words by making those the examples of words that need to be banned or, handled better. And the words that you used was like words that was like, no one's upset about these words. Like, cool that you I don't know, you took them away. Okay, so for instance, that's like, everybody here knows what it's like when someone calls you the N-word. Especially when it's a person who is white, right? And we've been called that all our lives. Our parents been called that all their lives, grandparents, so forth and so on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you also remember that earlier in 2020 when white women came together and tried to make Karen a slur?
Yes.
And they were saying that the term Karen was a slur, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you imagine how we felt looking at that and going, so out of all the things you could have been fighting for,
Right.
against all the words that other people are being called, Karen is the one that you're upset about?
Yeah.
That's how I felt about Twitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like,
I trust you.
it wasn't worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's what it was. People just wanted Twitch to make a stand and say, these words, which we have banned, but we are going to enforce more on the banning. But what they came out with was stupid words that we didn't care about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And most of the words they came up with, we use them same words, not us, outside of our person. We use them every day.
But it's not even a part of my vocabulary. That's the thing.
Right. They want to pick words that, like you said, people don't care about, and stuff that's not every day. We hear like I said, we hear the N word all the time, whether it's in music, TV show. Well, not all TV shows, because they kind of bleep it out, certain channels, but we hear that everywhere. How often are you gonna hear somebody talking about someone who never had sexual intercourse before?
I think they only mean the way you use it. So I think I'm saying that none of us are going to say any of the words just until we get clarification. But what I think is that they're only banning how you use it. So if you were to use that V word to degrade someone, that one you're going to get in trouble for. However, if you just say the word, you should be good. But again, we're not going to say any of those words until we find out.
Yeah.
So basically bullying.
Yeah. But that's the other problem that I have. You see how we have to refrain from saying the words altogether because we don't know. That's another issue I have with the town hall, is because they never clarified it.
Yeah.
All we got stuck with was these words are banned.
Yeah. So what about they gonna do? Trolls that come in and use them.
Supposedly they're supposed to get banned.
Supposedly.
Keyword. Supposedly get banned.
Supposedly you'll be able to report them, and ban them. But I don't know how they really handle those things.
Yeah, because didn't they change the ban to the point where if you ban someone, it's like an IP ban, supposedly?
So supposedly you're not even supposed to make a new name, but again, I've rarely seen, I don't know, maybe y'all seen them, but I've rarely seen any IP bans.
I haven't seen an IP ban since that town hall.
I haven't seen an IP ban before that. I've seen like name bans, like, but they always usually can just make another account.
Right. And that's all I've seen too. So I'm like, because I see a lot of people who keep having the same exact trolls come in with different accounts all together. They'll come in, hey, do you know so-and-so and so? She'll be like, no. Oh, well, can you unban this person? And then that person get banned because it's the exact same person from the first account. Then they come in, hey, why'd you ban my friend so-and-so?
Well, that's a different type of ban. I can ban you from my stream all day long, and I don't really need a reason. The ban that we're speaking of is like Twitch ultimately like saying you can't watch anybody stream. You can't even be on the website. You can't
That's what I'm saying. If they put the IP bans in place, you know what I'm saying, then that same person should not keep coming back. You know what I'm saying? With just a different account, probably on the same IP address.
Yeah, but you know,
it
depends on what they look at.
And plus, there's always a way to get around the IP ban. All you gotta do is just call your cable provider and say, my IP been stolen or something like that.
That's understandable. That's understandable. But who literally gonna sit there and have the time to do that?
Well, first of all, no cable company is going to do that. I can tell you why. IP addresses, they are connected not just to your equipment, but they literally are attached to everything you own in your house. Like anything that hooks up to your internet, it's attached to all of those things. So they go through a different route of using your device IP as well. So when they say I'm IP banning you, they've collected all the IPs of anything that you've used coming in there. So it doesn't matter if you get your internet provider to change it. They still got information on the device you use as well.
Right.
So they banned you completely. That's the way Xbox used to do. Xbox used to do that stuff all the time. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't remember how many times people threw out their Xbox 360s because it was completely banned from playing online? No, so they had to go buy a brand new one? They were banning devices. They didn't even care about your internet provider. They was banning devices. So imagine doing that. Imagine you buying a whole game system, you messing up, doing whatever it is stupid that you was doing, and now your whole system is pretty much useless. Imagine doing that on a PS4.
Oh. Nah, I can't.
Your PS4 is completely useless if you get banned from using internet service. If they banned you from PlayStation, you can't play games on your PS4 anymore. You can't listen to music on your PS4. You can't even watch a movie unless you have a disc. So basically what you got now essentially is a $400 DVD player.
Waste of space.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all you got. With a nice little controller. So, I mean, I don't like those type of bans, but I think that's something that they should start enforcing a little bit more.
Yeah, you're going to have to. Don't have to.
It's going to get worse after time.
And start banning them from Amazon, too. Just do it all the way around. Screw it. Mm-hmm. Maybe people will take it serious if you went that far. If you went to the most extreme measure. Mm-hmm. Of saying you're not getting banned from Twitch, you're getting banned from all of Amazon. You know that Twitch Prime account you had? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cancel that for you, Playboy.
You don't need it no more.
Yeah, you damn sure don't. you ain't gonna be able to get that free subscription every month no more. You right. Good.
Oh, yeah. People take that seriously because everybody uses Amazon for whatever reason that they use it for. And the fact that now they can't use Amazon, oh man, listen. Yeah. Well,
lay down the hammer, man.
And be doing what you're doing.
you can't go out and riot because it's COVID. So
yeah,
what you gonna do?
But people still gonna try and do it because people are people. We got some crazy people that probably gonna try and do a little uproar or go on strike. Because Twitch banned their, Amazon Prime.
Let me go on strike. That help me out. Help me. Go on strike. And so let me know you one of them dummies that was acting a fool, and I can avoid it.
Yeah.
Piggy will be like, oh, so there's there's employment available now, huh?
Right.
So that means you got money to spend on raises, do you?
Right.
Promotion, yes.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
You don't remember them nights I used to drive in the snow to wrap up Green's 5 couches? Think that deserves a promotion.
It's a bubble wrap too.
The extra care.
Promotions. Yes. Gifts.
Vice President to Mr. Bezos, you say?
Right. Jefferino. Yes. Queen Jefferino Bezos. Yes. Sounds nice.
I be sitting there like, man, this is a wild world we live in.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of COVID, maybe Pinky's the one who told me about it, but I think it might have been Mrs. Panda. The vaccine they discovered that they thought was like 90% effective dropped down to 65%.
Yeah. I think that was Mrs. Panda told you, but yeah, I heard the same thing. I read some other stuff. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to scare anybody. So I'm gonna just keep the information to myself. But it's getting
I
wild.
think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And that's why they got to take multiple shots.
Mm-hmm.
Because
because how they do vaccines is they put a little bit of whatever's going on into that vaccine. So for example, the flu, right? And I don't know if it's just me or I know a few people, but after I get a flu shot, I do get like a little cold or something.
Mm-hmm.
And my body is fighting it off. And that's how you're supposed to get, quote unquote, immune to it.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
And so I think that's what they did with COVID. And it's just not looking too pretty.
That's why I never took a flu shot.
I don't
Me too.
need it.
That shit that never sounded right.
When I used to work at the hospital, it was like, okay, I've been there for 6 years. So I'll say for like the first, we'll say first 4 years, it was where, you had the choice to take it or not. And if you didn't take it, you will have to wear a mask we'll just say from November to February. No problem. I did it. I went ahead and I think my first 2 years there, I just went ahead and just wore my mask. And I think the 2 years after that, I got the shot, but I never got sick. But the last 2 years I was there, they made it where it was mandatory. Like you had to take the shot. You had to, and if you couldn't take it, you had to show paperwork that you could not, like, if it was against your religion or, something medical, something, you had to show paperwork. And if not, you had to take the shot or not, you wasn't working anymore. So that, I say my 5th year, I tried to fight it, couldn't fight it. I had to take the shot. And my last year there, I didn't stay towards the flu season. So but it was just wild how they changed it where it's like, you have to take it. You got to take it. If you're working, you got to take the shot. If you don't want to take it, you have to show paperwork that you can't take it. But yeah, I did. I tried to fight it. I couldn't do it. But now it's like, are they going to do that for COVID, the COVID shots? Are they going to make it where you have to after a while?
Some jobs actually did start making it mandatory.
Yeah, certain states have started making it mandatory.
Well, I'm just gonna wrap my head in a trash bag because I'm not taking that shot.
There's ways around it though. So most liberal states, they have ways around it. So the shot is kind of like the same. It's kind of like on the same basis as getting an abortion. If your state approves getting an abortion, you can get out of getting that goddamn shot. It falls under the same line of my body, my choice. Especially if you believe that it's a danger to you, which I do. I don't trust it. The fact that it went from 90% to 65% is enough for me not to trust it.
Yeah.
Because it's a vaccine, so it has COVID in it.
Yeah.
And if you just went from 90 to 65, that means I have a 35% chance of catching COVID. That's too damn high for me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but there are some jobs that's requiring you to do it, or you either can't work, or they're not allowing you to take vacation time if it's due to COVID, or stupid shit like that. Unless you take the vaccine and you catch COVID. That's the only way they're letting you take vacation time. Which is stupid in a sense, because it's kind of like forcing you to take the shot, which is still experimental at best.
Yep.
So basically, they're telling you, if you take the shot, you catch it, you get paid.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but you get paid the same amount you would have got paid if you just caught the cold and was just staying home.
Or just went to work.
Or just going on vacation. So they're not telling you we're going to give you money because we forced you to take this goddamn vaccine, and now you caught COVID from taking this vaccine that we forced you to take. They're not going to pay you for it, so I don't know why they want us to take the risk. So if you were going to give me additional money if I caught COVID because I took this vaccine that you forced me to, then I'll be like, all right, that might be a chance you can take. However, the fact that you're not willing to step in and say, hey, look, if by some chance you do catch COVID from taking this vaccine, or you do catch COVID after taking this vaccine, we're going to compensate you for your trauma, which is not like, oh, I'm going to give you $1,000. No, you put my life in danger. I want life money.
Come off that bag. Yeah, you gotta come off that bag. I need to be set for life.
You gave me a disease that literally killed more people than the whole Vietnam War. What's wrong with you?
I need my family to be straight and I to be straight.
And it's an experimental drug. It's not even like, we don't even know if it works.
Right.
I need to know what happened to, because I know they have people testing on it, and they, I forgot what's that thing is called, but it's, to me, it looked like a reverse stroke. Instead of your face drooping, it made their face like go up. It's like some type of spasm. I forgot what it's called, but I would like to know what happened with them after that.
Nothing.
They got paid and went on vacation.
They paid them to shut the hell up and never speak of it ever again.
Yeah.
That's what they
And
did.
They still getting paid to this day for just shutting up.
Whenever you see a miracle drug appear and then it just disappear in the next couple weeks, it's because somebody somewhere got hurt from that shit and got paid off to shut the fuck up. And then they just got rid of the drug so they don't have to keep paying people to shut up.
This never happened. Here's your money.
Yeah.
As SpongeBob would say, imagination. It's just your imagination.
And then you gotta take this vaccine more than once.
Which is crazy. You shouldn't have to take, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't have to take it more than once.
I would imagine it's the same amount, or the same thing, or the same format as a flu shot. Like, you would have to take it every year.
No, you have to, no, within the year, there's a plan. You have to take this every couple months.
With the COVID shot?
Yeah. It's like 3 shots total that you have to take like every couple months.
Okay.
That shit is ridiculous.
It's beyond me. And above me now. It's above me.
Imagine sticking yourself 3 times with a vaccine that contains COVID. You willingly letting COVID in your body. And remember that flu shot, like Maya said, every time you take it, people do notice they get sick right after it.
Mm-hmm.
So why wouldn't the COVID vaccine be the same?
Yeah, my mom was she took out flu shot because she was working at the hospital too. And she would, would take it and she would get sick right after it.
Instead of y'all staying y'all butts in the house, y'all rather go out, head to the beach, go on vacations, and come back and have COVID. Or like Maya said, have the quarantine.
Look, I can't wait until Biden gets in the office because I have the weirdest feeling that he's about to shut everything down.
Oh, you know it.
So, with y'all stimmies, go ahead and stock them on your foods.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Supposed to.
But Pinky, half of this world is waiting for that one thing to restock. So half of that stimulus check is going towards, and then the other half might go to food, water, toilet paper, stuff like that. But everybody know they're waiting for them Xboxes and them PlayStation 5. So most of that stimulus check is going towards that front.
Well, I hope that Xbox Series X can make you a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah, that thing does overheat like a madman.
No, I mean, like, you paying your whole stimulus check on that. I sure hope these products can make you food because you're gonna need it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Most of that money is going towards that, and then they're gonna try to hustle their way to make that money, the rest of that money, stretch.
Well, they better save their money and get that KFC console. At least it looks like a bucket of chicken.
Yeah, you got your warmer right there. You got your warmer right there. You can throw you a couple of nuggets in there. That should at least last you for the night.
Make those children some dino nuggies. Like, quit playing around, yo. Like,
and if you vegan out there, make them vegan nuggies. If you vegan out there, make them vegan dino nuggies.
Yo, I'm tired of people always calling something a vegan something or veggie something. It's a ball of mush, dog. Just call it what it is. It's vegan mush. It is. Like, it is. It's fried mush. Like,
use your money up wisely now, cause you don't know when you're gonna get another one.
Like them Impossible Whoppers. They're like, oh, Impossible Whoppers, it's healthier for you. And then you look at it and you get the same goddamn calories as a goddamn Whopper. What? How? It's the same thing.
Or when we was allowed to go into restaurants and stuff like that, you ain't getting nothing but the same old patty. It ain't nothing changed.
What'd you say? Yeah, mush.
Yeah, it's mush. That's all. It's the same thing. Like when people was upset about McDonald's because they saw the pink stuff and how they make nuggets. You've been eating that for years. What do you mean? It's mush. It's all mush. Like, it's not even real at this point. Unless I go to Burger King or McDonald's or any of these other burger restaurants and I see a cow in the back and them literally slaughter it and cut it and put the beef on, it's all mush to me. Like, you know what you're eating. Let's come on. KFC chicken ain't real chicken. Pinky, you ever seen a chicken with that much breast in their life?
You're not going to do this today. You're not going to talk about my KFC like this.
So much grease-filled chicken.
Okay, we're not gonna be bashing chicken today. Okay, now on Lord's Day.
Come on now.
Not on my watch.
Look, some of this stuff just ain't real, but we love it, and there's nothing wrong. Like, I don't care that it's not real chicken. I'm still gonna eat it, but I'm just saying, don't tell me that it's real when I know it ain't.
Is it real?
Like, I understand. It's fine, But yeah, like, everything's mush. It's mush to me. Baked mush, fried mush, grilled mush. It's mush, man.
But in all, we want to, definitely shout out Gamers of the Year. from Kotaku's article.
Okay,
Thank you,
get used to
y'all.
it.
Y'all did
Yeah.
that. Keep working. I know y'all out here grinding. I appreciate it. Keep being great. Keep creating and making great content for us.
Iceman said, "I ain't gonna hold you. I just ordered a famous bowl from KFC a few days ago, and it was amazing."
Man, I know.
It is.
It slaps hard, okay? It slaps, and I want it.
It definitely hits that spot. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not telling anybody not to go to KFC. Definitely go to KFC. Or
Their
Popeyes.
singers are good too.
Didn't somebody say Church's chicken is pretty good?
Pinky.
I did. I love Church's.
I never had it, but Church is another place, I guess. And I don't know if anybody else has a Bojangles. I've never had the chicken at Bojangles, but the blueberry biscuits, yeah.
Oh, the blueberry biscuits are heaven.
From Bojangles?
Yes.
Yeah. You never had them?
Especially when they freshly made. When they freshly made, oh, they melt.
Yeah, they're really good.
Let me see. Oh,
Like, it's still the point where it's not even like a dinner item. It's more like a dessert.
is there anyone here?
Yeah, Bojangles is pretty good.
Bridge said there's no Bojangles up there, Pink.
I'm
It's a
crying.
southern thing.
I'm crying today.
Well, you coming here in June anyway, so just stop at a Bojangles.
Okay.
You know what,
Put that on
Pinky? We gotta put you on a list. So it's got to be Bojangles, then it's got to be the Waffle House.
Yes. And then the crab cake house, whatever house
What?
it is.
Pinky, that's everybody's house here. What are you talking about?
or the restaurant that have all the crab cakes there, because I'm going to try.
What?
That's
Waffle
every
House.
restaurant.
Okay. Well, it don't even matter. The best one out of all. Not the expensive green. I mean the best.
No, Green gonna take you to the expensive one in freaking Maryland.
That's not entire. It depends on where, Bridge, but Waffle House is only good after a long night of drinking.
Waffle
after
House
12.
is good, but you gotta find out which. Like, if you go up to, like in Maryland, for instance, if you go up to the country part of Maryland, don't go to that one. You will not come back. Don't do that. If you're black, Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, I'm gonna say, but there are some Waffle Houses that are really good that you don't have to be intoxicated for. Now, it's a certain part of Florida. I think it's what? I can't remember. I think Daytona. Bam. There we go. There's this one Waffle House. Don't go there. They tea nasty. Waffles nasty. Hash browns, everything nasty. Don't go there. Okay? They don't put no sugar in their tea. All right? They water's a little murky. No.
Not the murky water, Jesus.
Yes. Yeah. The water, and y'all know there's people who could taste the difference between water, right? That water actually had a taste to it, and it is no.
Look, if you go to a Waffle House, it's like on the highway, and it's like off to the side, and it's like the only restaurant you've seen for like about a good 50 miles. And then when you pull up into the parking lot, the whole entire restaurant stares outside at your car. Keep it pushing.
Moving.
Especially if you're black and they do that. Keep driving.
Go to the next exit.
But if on the opposite, if you go to a Waffle House, it's like kind of surrounded by stuff, and it's still empty for whatever reason, and you go in, you're good. That's the best ones. Go there, because that one's popping.
Yeah,
Mike, ain't there one
we have
off
some
of
good ones here in Atlanta. I mean, they so good.
Mike, ain't there one off of P Street?
P Street.
Yeah.
I think I know.
That
Yeah,
one?
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. That. Oh my God.
It's so good, y'all.
Oh my.
It don't make no sense.
Bridge hating
Why
the
it's
Waffle
so
Houses.
Let me put this out there. Whoever is the manager at that one off of P Street, you need
We
a raise.
applaud
You need a promotion. You need a promotion.
Yes.
The cooks are professional. Oh my God.
Look at
We're
Maya
playing
and
some
AJ
good
trying to
film
get
music too.
sponsored by Waffle House on Peachtree.
Listen, I'm not gonna hold you. I was actually about to start working at a Waffle House. There's one not too far from my parents' house, and maybe it was God, or for some people the universe, the divine entity. But I didn't end up working at Waffle House because it basically is commission, right? It's all about tips because Waffle House the one down, some ways from my parents' house, they only pay you $2 an hour. So it's really all on tips.
$2 an hour. I think we was getting
Yeah.
$2.50 an hour when I was working at OCB back in the day. That was
Mhm.
But that's it. $2
Yeah,
Mhm.
$2 and some change an hour. So you have to hustle and bustle them tips, and I'm just like, yeah.
Well, speaking of $2 in tips,
Mhm.
did y'all hear that the movies are going down to $2 pretty soon?
like the movie theaters or just like
Yeah.
movies?
Yeah, like movie theaters. And do you know what film will be very nice to watch for $2?
What?
Mandalorian.
That new Resident Evil reboot, baby.
Why? Why are they rebooting this movie?
No, from what I've read, this one is actually a good reboot because it doesn't follow that Resident Evil's trilogy or whatever you want to call it before. This one is actually based on the games.
Okay.
So it's like,
because I had to read that article. Still,
I approve.
yeah, from what I saw, it looks like this is actually from Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 and so forth. This actually follows that story arc. Like the same characters and everything.
This is dope because I'm going to tell you why. And when Resident Evil, the movies came out, I always said, why if they're, not based off the game? Why is this totally different from, that? What's going on? Even though I like the movies, don't get me wrong, I do like them, but I just never understood why are they two separate things. But now this is coming out that is based off the game. This is awesome for me. This is great.
Well, Bug said, yeah, I think it's coming out on Netflix. Actually, there's a movie coming out. It's going to be everywhere. And Netflix is doing its own series for Resident Evil. That's the rumor. So Netflix is trying to come out with a episodic series for Resident Evil 2. So that's supposed to be coming out. They wrapped up filming, and the Resident Evil movie is supposed to come out this year. So
Excited because I really like the other Resident Evil series, that had nothing to do with the actual game. I really like those. I'm not gonna butcher her last name, but Mila. No, she to me, I feel like she was perfect for that role. But to see how this goes, as far as like the game and stuff, I'm excited. I'm ready. I want to watch it. So
I just want them to do the very first Resident Evil when you come in and you see the zombie eating somebody, and there's that cut scene where he slowly turns around and looks at you. If they do that shot, I will be so happy.
Yeah, just do it right. Just do it. If you're gonna go off do it. Don't go off into the Netherlands and make some story up during the series. Just do it right. Do it right the first time, and we'll come back to Resident Evil 2, 3, 4, and how many Resident Evil games that's been out.
I mean, they all would be dope ass movies though. Like,
Yeah.
So that should be coming out later this year. I think they said the fall is when this movie comes out.
Good.
And then also remember, this is when Marvel kicks off their movies.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
So right, if this drops right around Halloween, that's a perfect. Because you don't want to drop nothing when Marvel drops middle of the summer.
But that's when they're dropping. Marvel's dropping all their movies throughout the year. So that I can't remember what the name of that movie is. So Marvel's kicks it off, I believe, in the summer. I mean, of course, they have their shows on Disney Plus and stuff like that that's kicking off. But the first movie, I believe, comes out in June. And then Spider-Man 3 comes out in December. Mm-hmm. And I think they have a few movies coming out in October and November. And then we're still waiting for Black Widow, which is supposed to come out, I guess, in spring. But I don't know. This is pretty much set up to be a good year for movies.
Tough.
I think Mission Impossible comes out this year too.
Do we really need another Mission Impossible?
They're gonna kick out that stuff until Tom Cruise can't walk anymore, bro. Like same thing with James Bond movies. They just pick another one.
So basically you're telling me we get another John Wick pretty much.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but we already knew we was getting another John Wick. There's 2 John Wicks coming out. There's 4 and 5. They already signed the paperwork.
He done did Cyberpunk, got freaking John Wick and Mission.
Yeah, but he signed the contract for 4. They started filming 4 before 3 even came out.
They be trying to be on it.
Yeah, he stated like that was his like. He was very passionate about the John Wick series because that was a project that he started.
Yeah.
It wasn't like someone that came to him. He started that.
I read somewhere that John Wick 3 was supposed to be his John Wick.
He had signed the contract for 4 and 5. They already know the story. They already know how it's going to end and everything. So he had signed the contract for 4 and 5 before 3 even came out. They had started filming and everything.
Hey, get your money. I thought he
all the coinage.
Now, Bridge, normally I would agree with you about old men need to sit down, but however, Keanu Reeves, dog, whew, he a beast. He a beast.
Whatever
right,
diet plan he's on
and stuff.
Whatever diet plan he's on, whatever doctors he go to, you need to plug everybody else in because half of these actors is looking busted. Just being honest.
Well, if you think about it, Keanu Reeves isn't he mixed? He's Asian, obviously. But if you think about it, all the Asian movie stars, they don't stop. Jackie Chan is still making movies.
Yeah.
Good ones.
Yeah.
And Jackie Chan is like in his late 60s. And still doing his own stunts.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, Cat will just fly out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jet Li doing the same thing. I forgot about him.
Yeah, Jet Li out here in the streets. Yeah.
So, I mean, these action stars, man, they could go on for a while.
There's something over there in that water that keep them bones fresh.
I'm pretty sure they all vegan. They're vegan. They do all the holistic health. I know. They got to.
Hey, look, I don't know, but Jackie Chan been around since Bruce Lee era, and he's still whooping people's asses like it ain't nothing.
Yeah.
So, whatever he's doing, I need to start doing that because
for real.
And Jackie Chan does his own stunts. So imagine a 69-year-old man jumping off of a roof into glass windows from a distance.
And do a barrel roll.
But this guy does his own stunts too?
Keanu Reeves does most of his stunts, but he does have stuntmen.
Okay.
On standby, you got at least have one or two on standby just in case. You never know what might happen. That elbow might get twisted or something.
Excuse me, Green. Big Brother is 66, not 69. What? Who said 69?
When you was saying Jackie Chan's age, like just like an estimate. They were just saying he's actually 66 instead of 69.
Yeah, I said he was in his late 60s. Same thing. Same thing. He's old and he's still whooping people's asses. That's the point. He's jumping off of helicopters into pools, getting up and then whooping like 10 dudes' asses, then driving a dirt bike through a whole mall, and then being able to drop kick the president in front of all of CIA. He's still a badass. Is basically the point.
Right. Yes.
So I mean, hey, look.
What can you say?
This is the year for movies, yo. Get your popcorn ready. Now, the only thing I want to know is if they're going to do the same thing that a lot of other movies are doing, which is allowing it to be on digital only for a while. Like, do we have to go to the movie theaters, or are they going to put it on demand?
They might do a little bit of both, depending on the safety.
Yeah, it's depending how this year goes out.
Yeah,
Could
but I would say, you know, with the Wonder Woman thing, hey, that worked.
Did
People
it?
watched it.
Did it?
Yeah.
People watching it criticize the hell out of it.
Real.
You know, I'm gonna make that perfectly clear. I'm not talking about that particular movie, but I'm just saying as far as streaming. Yeah. People was on it. Yeah.
Could this be the year that we get rid of movie theaters?
No.
Mm-mm.
You don't think so?
No.
Nah.
Cause I mean, okay, so out of each of you, right? It will go by one. Would you rather go to the movie theater, or would you just rather get it on demand and just watch it at home? Let's start with Maya.
Say
I wouldn't mind going to.
I
wouldn't mind going to a drive-in. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather just, you know, during these times, I'll just watch it on demand at home with headphones and call it a day.
AJ, would you rather go to the movie theaters or just watch it on demand? Good talk.
You hear me?
I can hear you now.
I can hear you.
I would probably do at home, but if it's mandatory, if not mandatory, if it's a drive-in, I'll go do that. Mostly home watch.
Yeah. Pinky?
With me being an introvert, I do enjoy going out to the movies. I really do. But these are different times now. So I wouldn't mind, you know, streaming it at home. But if COVID wasn't a thing, yeah, I would love to go to the movies. I love going to the movies.
Okay.
Getting that buttery popcorn and my hot dog, my nachos.
Oh, so you spend $75 every time you go to the movies theaters. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Speaking of movie theaters, y'all know AMC is charging $99 to rent out a whole movie room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nah.
That ain't
the
bad.
AMC out here is $95. I think it's $100 per not per person, but per
I'm
group.
gonna say.
Yeah, no, it's for, I didn't really, maybe up to 10 people, because, you know, social distancing guidelines and stuff like that. So, $100 for 10 people, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Depending on who you bring in.
Yeah.
Well, Iceman said they got rid of the arcades for the most part, so it can happen. Me, personally, I'm not checking for no theater. Pinky, just get you some movie chairs and you be straight.
But you know what? I did, like, when Wonder Woman, Christmas Day, we'll just say that, when it came out, I was like, oh, okay, I like this. This would be something fun to do. So I did go on Amazon and look for a hot dog warmer thing that, like, kind of like they have at the theater.
The ones with the one that toasts buns too?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now y'all know Pinky got the money to get that, right?
I mean, everybody should have the money to get that. I would think. That's her cheap thing though.
She got a cotton candy machine.
Yeah, that's what she spends her money on. Is the cotton candy machine.
No. I will buy cotton candy. I'm not getting no cotton candy machine.
What are we talking about here? Pinky will go to an AMC theater and just buy the theater. People included.
So when we all meet up in Detroit, we'll meet at Pinky's.
Pretty much. It's not gonna be AMC anymore. It's gonna be PMC. Pinky's movies.
Yep. As soon as she walk in, they roll off the red carpet. This way, Your Majesty. I'm like, oh, this is nice. Okay.
She walks into the AMC theater like, you all work for me now. You will all wear pink shirts.
You're damn right you don't wear pink shirts.
And pink Air Forces from now on, damn it.
And everybody's going to have their own, they're not going to be real Cartier glasses. It's going to be knockoff Cartier glasses. People be snatching, so. It's a part of the uniform. It's like a badge, but it's like the plastic ones with the fake C's on it and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Oh, Iceman said he do miss the ices though, but you can buy those icing machines too for cheap.
Yeah,
like real cheap.
Let me look on Amazon for an icing machine.
You can buy your icing machine real cheap.
I'm about to do it right now. I forgot about
because they have the traditional ones that you'll see in the movie theater, and then they have the single serve.
7-Eleven one. The 7-Eleven ones.
Nobody want that one. Slushies are outdated now.
What?
For how much?
$130.
Yeah. See?
Or the nostalgia one, the countertop snow cone maker, and that's $42.
Yeah. See, told you.
Like the cheaper version.
Y'all can get those for real cheap.
That'll be in Piggy Game Room by tomorrow.
Probably will.
Shaved ice. Look at this.
I said I was gonna get a this year I'm gonna get a mini fridge for the game room. And a microwave.
For the game room?
Yeah.
I seen a
Pinky, I'm trying to make this a job. I gotta eat now, damn it.
But you just have a hop, skip, and a jump down the stairs to go to the Frigidaire.
But what if I'm streaming? Every minute counts.
I mean, the way, since you put it that way, I understand, trust me, I know. But I feel as though if I bought a refrigerator and a microwave and put it in here, I feel as though that is money wasted. I don't know why, but it makes sense.
I mean, we already got 2 microwaves. One's just sitting in a box now.
Like my K, my Keurig, my K Mini, it's small enough to fit on my desk right here, and I'm only one that drink coffee, so I wouldn't feel bad putting it in here, but I feel bad putting it in here because it's for the kitchen.
But Pinky, that could be your thing. You could have the Keurig right there, right? And I know it's not gonna make sense, but you can also have the coffee company, the African blend, sitting right next to it in the background. Oh my God!
You're right. You know what? You're right.
There you go. Helped you out. I just want 10%. I just want 10%. You can have like a little coffee station in your background with the styrofoam cups and everything. Pinky, come on, man.
Them kids will not eat if she does that. Them kids won't eat. Dave will never see her again. She'll be locked away in there with the cat.
Come on, Pinky. I'm helping you out here.
Everybody get booted out of here when I get to work.
Yes. I'm helping you. Have a coffee station in the back with nothing but coffee co in the background. Styrofoam cups so they know you're drinking it. You can even get the customizable stuff, so that the styrofoam cup has your logo and stuff on it. Pinky, come on now. Come on. Let me produce you.
Have a nice little tablecloth, make it look real nice and fancy. Look, it stick out in the background.
Get you a Pink Squad t-shirt and put it in a glass case. You know how like they retire the jerseys? Put that right there behind. Come on, Pink.
I I be having my t-shirts and hoodies and stuff displayed everywhere in here in the background. My blur stuff. Yeah.
Every
But the
once in a
glass
while, you
shirt-
do a commercial with the cup and like, and I drink it too. Sip, sip. They don't need to know that the Keurig don't really cook that coffee, but you know, whatever. It's the same thing. Tomato,
Right.
tomato.
You know, right? It goes together. It's coffee.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And be like those commercials for only $29.99 a month. You too can have this African blend coffee. Bam!
Yes.
There you go. See? Mm-hmm.
Even Bridge said put a Pink Squad mug next to it. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Well, I had planned already. I was gonna make commercials for them. I just gotta do them. I just gotta put them together.
This is why I say we need to have items, and the game room should be like a mini apartment. I've always believed in. You should have all the necessities because you're working. An essential. You're working.
Right. That's what I thought. This is a studio. I thought it was a studio.
Yeah. So get like, I'm not saying get one of those loud as airplane engine microwaves. I'm saying like get you something that's just gonna heat it up, and you know you're good. A nice little mini fridge.
Does that even exist? Let me look on Amazon. Mini microwave.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Or just put an air fryer in there. You'll be fine.
Oh hell no! Not that. That's a plane. That's a plane.
You get a hot plate.
Microwave.
Little hot plate, you know, do your little thing. Get a KFC console and just warm up some chicken nuggets every once in a while. Just, you know. Bog said he got a whole ass foot warmer in his game situation.
Oh, that would be lovely. Coming home from a hard day of work, sit at your desk in that foot warmer. Oh,
I don't know after work because, you know, heat and sweat and all that.
well, I mean, like after you done like showered and everything, obviously.
Yeah.
But you know, you ready to get to play a game, or you get ready to stream and stuff. And let's just say you got cold feet, and you just put them.
I'm telling you, let me produce y'all. I can tell you what to have in your room now. But
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna need extra space.
Well, yeah.
I'm in a cubicle right now.
Make sure y'all go watch the Resident Evil reboot. It's coming out this fall, I believe. Should be good. All right. Next up. This is kind of like a question. You don't really need to know anything about it, but so it's a brand new year. Y'all know what time it is. We done already did what was the best of 2020, so it's time to look forward. We no longer look back. 2020's gone, thank God. We look forward. So I just wanted to ask y'all this question. What are your most anticipated games this year and why?
All of them. No. I cannot wait for Far Cry 6 to come out. Big Brother Almighty.
Mm-hmm. You know, he was also in The Mandalorian.
Yes, he was.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Yep. What about you, Maya?
I'm excited for Little Nightmares too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
AJ? I'm ready
Modern
for
Warfare 2.
if it comes out. Yeah, we'll know sooner or later. Oh, we almost at the time where they start announcing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, around the March, April time, that's when they start announcing it. I think for me, it's probably going to be the new God of War. I kind of want to see the new God of War.
Everybody talking about that.
Yeah, I want to. Oh, and the Ratchet and Clank one too.
Yeah.
For the PS5, I really want to see how that looks. I'm with Bridge on Deathloop. The New Horizon.
Back for Blood too. Back for Blood.
Yeah. Because that comes out this summer?
It comes out, in June. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Come out
is RNC. Yeah, I believe so, Iceman. I think it's the summer of this year, or it might be May, if I'm correct. There's a lot of games actually, and you know the weird part is I saw 1 month. I can't remember what month it was. I think it was either. I think May is like literally one game, and then June is like 2 pages full of games that's coming out.
Yeah, this is a long list. I tell you that.
So the website that Pinky posted in there actually has the list of games that comes out per month, and there's literally like 1 month that has one game on there, and then the month after that is like 2 pages full of games.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like every and they also think that GTA 6 is coming out in September. That's the rumor.
That's the rumor. We're not sure.
Do y'all really care about GTA 6 though?
It better have a better online.
Oh yeah, they're online games.
But that's the thing. Like I was thinking, why would they come out with GTA 6 this year when they just put GTA 5 on the new generation, and they haven't even finished that yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know about that rumor, dog. But yeah.
All I know is I need Far Cry 6 to come out. I don't want the same thing that happened to Cyberpunk happen to them. Wait.
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. That first week's gonna happen.
Ubisoft is better at doing that. They already pushed it back.
Yeah.
Oh.
To give us a completed game, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'd be flawless, but you know, things happen. I understand, but I don't want the same thing that happened from what Cyberpunk, where they kept getting the fans was like, we need it, and they're like, okay, we're just gonna put it out, and then all this mess started happening. So
yeah.
I will say this about Ubisoft: when they work on a game, they work on that thing like years before it comes out. Like what you see in, you know, Far Cry, they was working on that when the last Far Cry was released. So they work on it for quite a few years. So Ubisoft, I will say this: I never had any issues with Ubisoft games. Never. The only game I had that was like was Assassin's Creed Unity. That was the only game from Ubisoft I had an issue with. Other than that, Ubisoft is good.
Can we say it about all Assassin's Creed games?
No, it's not all Assassin's Creed games. It's just that Unity kind of messed it up for so many people. So that's why, you know, people who look at the newer Assassin's Creed games, while we kind of lost touch with it. It was just that one game that kind of messed us up. That's all. It was a good concept, and I wish it had worked, but it messed us up to the point where we didn't want to touch another Assassin's Creed game. I even tried to do Valhalla because I've seen people play Valhalla, and it actually looks pretty good when other people play it. But then when I tried to play it, I was like, I'm losing out of touch with it. I don't know.
Can't hang on to it. Yeah.
I can't get into it. I can watch people, just can't play it.
Yeah.
The same thing with Tomb Raider. I can watch Mario play Tomb Raider all day.
Yeah.
I can't play that.
Man, Tomb Raider be stressing me out.
Yeah, I can look at it and watch and help her play it.
Yeah.
Me playing it on myself is it?
And they talking about making another Tomb Raider? I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good on that one.
I'm good. It seemed like they only started making Tomb Raider games because of how successful Uncharted was. That's how it feels.
That might be true, Greg. Might be true.
So, I don't know. Iceman says, these new AC games are so far removed from AC of old. Part 2 was my favorite. Yeah. I mean, 2021 should be good for the year of video games. Should be. You have Deathloop. You haven't. Well, Zelda comes out every 6 months. I swear to God, they come out with a new game every 6 months. Because Breath of the Wild Part 2 comes out this year. I haven't even played the first one. So... And didn't they already have a sequel to Breath of the Wild? Like, wasn't it Hyrule Nights or something like that?
I thought that was like a DLC or something.
No, that was a whole ass different game.
Oh.
But they have like a whole bunch of Zelda games already. So Breath of the Wild came out, and then they had the Hyrule game, and then that was getting a sequel this year too. So both Breath of the Wild and the Hyrule game are both getting sequels.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mario's coming out with a game.
Of course.
When does Mario not come out with a game?
You said what, Pink?
When does Mario not come out with a game?
Shit, I don't know. Like, all I know is Mario's coming out with another one. He said, I know. I just gave y'all the remakes to my old 3D games. And I know I have Mario Odyssey, Super Smash Brothers, and a whole bunch of other stuff. However, you need another adventure from me. So let's kick it into high gear. Again, he's sitting in his couch somewhere taking another pack of shrooms for another adventure. He's dreaming this stuff up in his head, y'all.
Whoever's the does behind that, they're on short. Because Mario should. I know he's the face of Nintendo, but come on.
Porter. Well, Porter said, and Porter is our residential Nintendo guru.
Mm-hmm.
She said they are coming out with the next remakes this year for Mario. And Sage said that was Switch. Talking about the Hyrule joint. That was Switch's version of Dynasty Warriors. I mean, hey, it's a lot of games, dog.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know how we gonna keep up. I don't know how my pocket's gonna handle this. I mean,
Tread light.
Yeah. We all gonna be broke. I'm gonna need a stimulus check just for this.
Right.
Just for this year.
I need a small business loan of $2 million.
$2 million.
Bruh, they're about to bankrupt the fuck out of us.
Yeah. Because, they know what they're doing. Coming out with all these, better remakes of these games or, a really great sequel to, some of these games, that are like story based and what have you. And just good, really good games all around together. And they know people are going to want to pick it up. Mm-hmm.
And Nintendo don't never drop their prices on their
they sure don't.
On the game show.
I'm upset. I am upset. Just for 3 games. 3 games. It's $180.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Mario Odyssey came out in 2017. And it is $56.99. You might as well pay the $2, yo. And just get a brand new copy.
Mm-hmm. Might as well.
Well, Paul, let me know your connect because I would love to get Animal Crossing for $24 instead of $59.99. I would love to. Love to.
Hold on, you got Animal Crossing for $24? Hold on, wait a minute now.
In the back alley after the stream.
Part of why you ain't tell me this, we could have all had Animal Crossing ahead of time now.
Yeah. And she got Odyssey for $30. Listen. You about to be my connect, okay?
Well, she's my connect, so yes.
Oh, this is an
April. Good stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I already knew.
I got Mrs. Panda out there. You getting a game for $60 right now.
Can we announce Paul? Can we announce Paul as a Trap Star Gamer of the Year?
Yes. Yes.
She be finding all these deals. I don't be knowing nothing about them, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Paul, I know you know.
Right.
Just help me, help you, help me, help you, help me.
She probably works for Nintendo too. That's probably what it is.
Yep, probably secretly works for Nintendo. Just don't want us to know. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say, Paul, I said nothing foul about Mario. That was all green.
I never said anything foul about Mario.
You say that man was high as hell.
He is high as hell.
Paul works for Nintendo now. It's been confirmed. She works for Nintendo, and we're working to get our brand expanded. Paul, look, I didn't say that he was on the shrooms. Green said that, not me.
We literally played a game where he eats shrooms.
I am an upset citizen.
Oh my gosh, Paul, could you imagine though? Flying to work on a Koopa?
Man,
listen.
Man. Paul works on Nintendo.
Sony, if you listen to this podcast, I have no Switch. I have nothing affiliated with Nintendo, so.
Man, if you don't think PlayStation employees ain't got a Nintendo Switch as they're working right now.
Man, all of them.
They sitting there with a PS5 and a goddamn Switch, sitting there alternating.
I can imagine Paul coming in to Nintendo. Like in Mario Kart with the star, you be glowing all different colors. Yes, I can imagine Paul riding on her Koopa with the star colors, and it's like and it's like, here come the VP, and it just opened this grand door.
She comes in there dressed like a blue version of Tuniki.
Yeah. It's a Paul. Wow. Yes.
Well, also, let's remember that Sony and Nintendo always stated that they never had a beef with each other.
Yeah.
They've always said they weren't competing against each other because they're both from the same place. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would never put, PlayStation and Sony, or I'm sorry, PlayStation and Nintendo up against each other because they're in their own lanes.
Yeah, they have their own genres.
Mm-hmm.
But also, remember, they don't fight each other over there.
They don't.
Their companies don't never compete against each other.
No.
They compete with each other.
Friends. Shoot, knowing them, they probably the bestest of friends.
But that's like for instance, me and Pinky, we're both streamers. We're both trying to be at the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
When someone says you don't get upset because you got more followers, no, because I don't. That's not my part. What? No, we're two different people. Like, what are you talking about? That's the same way with Nintendo with Sony. They don't care.
I never knew that.
They're like,
I was just joking.
Yeah, they cool.
Old President was huge friends with Reggie. What?
I'm sure that they were. I'm sure they were. They were probably all exchanging ideas and everything because they all came from the same place.
I would be friends with Reggie.
The only people that was like competing was Sony and Xbox, and that's only because Xbox was desperately trying to get in the door, and they had to compete with somebody. And the only people that Nintendo actually fought with was Sega, and I don't even know if that was a fair competition. I think Sega was just kind of like, "No, we just need to beat Nintendo."
Sega.
Oh, they had Secret Santas. That's so cute. That is so cute. Yes. Well, applaud to them, for not competing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's all love. We all, we all borrow from each other, I guess. So,
Borrow.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Because think about it.
I wonder what Sony borrowed from Nintendo and vice versa. That's what I want to know.
Probably the idea of having a mascot. Like, you know how, because think about it. Nintendo has Mario, Link, and Zelda. They also had, and then they took kind of like the side characters and made them mascots. And then Sony did the same thing. They had Crash Bandicoot. They had Spyro the Dragon. They transformed into Sackboy. And then they kind of took their side characters and started making other mascots too. So, I mean, they all did the same thing. Yeah, it was the style. The only reason why I say those two borrow from each other is because you don't really see that from Halo, other than you don't see that from Xbox other than Master Chief
Collection.
and Master Chief.
Mm-hmm. You know what, Paul?
You
That's
might
so
get
true. Now
might
that
catch
I
a
really think
Gears
about it,
character.
the PS5 do kind of look like the Wii, just like the father version, because you know the Wii kind of small. So
Man, that Wii was trash.
wow, we had fun
He
on it.
said, "Wow."
Yeah, I
No.
had.
The Wii and the Wii U were prototypes for the Switch. I'm a firm believer in that. I don't think those were finished products.
The Wii was great. I had fun, you know, doing a little bowling with my me character, you know, and all that stuff. And we had Mario Karts and what was it, Wario Land and stuff like that. I had fun on the Wii.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody did, but I still firmly believe that the Wii and the Wii U were prototypes for the Switch.
Probably the Wii U. I wouldn't say the Wii.
I mean, those controllers. Are they not the Joy-Cons?
Yeah.
So I firmly believe those two weren't supposed to come out. I think they came out with them just to see what happens, because Nintendo tends to do that. They'll come out with a product just to see what y'all do with it, and then they'll expand on it. I think that's what they did with the Wii and the Wii U. They came out with it to see how people would take it, and then they just expanded on it.
Are they bridged? Man. Man, that's why I'm pretty sure like GameCube games, you know, getting them from GameStop. Well, I don't know. They might not be expensive, but they might, since it, you know, they don't make the GameCube no more.
My little brother had one. His Wii U.
I got one. I just don't got no games.
We got the original 64.
Yeah. 64 was good. I didn't get the GameCube, so I don't know how that was.
Great. It magical.
I just remember
completed
they had the
every
CDs.
child's dreams.
Oh yeah, them little CDs. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. I heard Smash was good on that system.
Yeah, it was. Smash, Mario Kart. I really like. That's why I like Super Mario Sunshine so much, is because I played on the GameCube.
I just remember the joke saying the reason why the GameCube had a handle on it was so you can yeet it out the door.
Oh my gosh, I don't think so. I don't think that's why.
I was like, where are you taking this thing? Why do you have a handle on your GameCube, yo?
I mean, people got Butterfingers, so that's like, okay, well, maybe they tried to avert the drop C's, and that's why they put a handle on it. I don't know.
Why are you picking it up? Just leave it on the floor, like.
I mean, but some, as kids, like, I don't know if everybody do this, but when you go to your friend's house and they're like, man, can you bring your GameCube? Bam, there you go.
Nah, we used to tease the hell out of each other. Can you bring your PlayStation over? Nah, brokey. Buy your own. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I did the same thing.
We don't bring consoles. We bring controllers.
Yeah.
Maybe a game. But a whole console? Nah, you broke. Get out of here.
If you don't got the console,
the GameCube was small, So, but the only reason why we did it is because no guys were allowed to stay the night. Well, my brother's friends couldn't stay the night over here, so they would have to take the GameCube to their friend's house if their friends didn't have one.
If their friends didn't have one, then why are we playing the GameCube?
Because they wanted to play games with their friends. They didn't want to be bored.
They don't know how to play it because they ain't got one. So why are we playing it together? Like, nah. Step your game up. Get your own first, and then we'll talk. The only way that works now is because Switches have made it work. You can literally carry that thing wherever you want and play multiplayer with your friends. And it'd be fine. Like, they even have the little stand where you just take the screen and just lay it on the table somewhere and you just play like it's a full screen TV. So, I don't know. But yeah, it's a bunch of games. And Pinky, do you think Modern Warfare 2 is coming out?
I hope so. It better.
And it better be just as good as.
It better. It better be. I was thinking Modern Warfare, Infinite Warfare, right, Green? Infinite Warfare, or I'm sorry, Infinity.
What, that sucky ass one that came out?
No.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me look. Because
if it's an Infinite Warfare Part 2, I'm definitely not playing Call of Duty this year.
Yeah, I got tangled up my words. Yeah, we're definitely not playing on. Yeah.
You can give me Ghost 2.
Yeah.
You can give me Ghost 2 and I'm fine.
Oh, you talking about Infinity Ward?
Yeah, Infinity Ward. I'm talking to y'all. Look, I am your biggest fan. Modern Warfare was awesome. 2019 it was awesome. You did a great job. However, if y'all come out with some BS, I'm gonna play it, but I'm gonna cry and cuss y'all out at the same time. But I need y'all. Let me be your spokesperson. You know, y'all see me out here tagging y'all and stuff. You know, shooting people in the face. I need y'all to make Modern Warfare 2 great. I know y'all in the works right now. Y'all in the lab cooking it up. I need y'all to be great. Make me great, make you great. Help me, help you be great.
Y'all remember that story we talked about? The ET game that got buried in the Arizona desert?
Yeah.
Can they do that with Infinite Warfare, please?
Can they do that with Cold War?
Yeah.
No, I actually have fun on Cold War. I'm not even gonna lie.
Now.
But like I said before, I can see the potential. It's just that the way that they made it was just like it didn't fit. So if they fix it, it'll be fine Call of Duty game. But it as of right now, it was bad. But I mean, it was a whole lot better than Infinite Warfare because we didn't even play that.
Yeah.
We literally got it just to get the remastered.
I think we touched it like a couple of times, like literally, like with a napkin, like dabbed it, and that was it.
I seriously don't even remember it.
No, we didn't. You know what? I like Green. That was for me. That was Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare we played.
Yeah. Infinity War we didn't even touch. We just got it just to get Modern Warfare remastered. I remember now. Nope.
We didn't even play Infinite Warfare. We just bought it for the remastered.
Yeah, and that's it.
And then they fucked that up.
Because me and Pinky test them waters. We said, nah, sis, this ain't it. We literally played one time, and that was it. We never touched it again.
Because they put them those microtransactions in that bitch. It's like, hey, you can buy a brand new gun. Sure. Spend $20 of your real money on this. And then all of a sudden, that went downhill. And I think we started playing something else, but I can't remember what we started playing. Maybe it was Fortnite. I don't know.
Might have been Fortnite.
That was Fortnite year, the win anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, get y'all games, but I do have something to talk about. Something near and dear to my heart. And I know people like AJ and Pinky are about to make jokes about it, but it's cool. It's fine. It's alright. Let's talk about how there's been a tragedy and injustice in the gaming community for years, and we never talk about it. How there's a franchise that should be on top of the gaming board and is never there because of the discrimination and the prejudiceness of this gaming community. Yes, this is my editorial. And what am I talking about? Star Wars. Yes. and the lack of video games that are being created, how is it that we are not coming up with new like at least 5 good Star Wars games every week? At least every year.
Yeah, I would say every year, but not every week. I give Star Wars every 2 years. Because that's a story and multiplayer game. So
no, Star Wars can be anything.
But
just
Green.
got Sam's, Star Wars on Sam's Green.
Green. But I'm saying is
Star Wars on Fortnite.
No. That's not what y'all misunderstanding me. I don't want it to be no DLC. That's the disrespect that I'm talking about. Why is Star Wars labeled as a DLC when you can create its own game? Jedi Fallen Order was one of the hottest games of 2019. By far, right out the gate. A brand new IP, just amazingly done. And nothing in 2020 except for Squadrons.
Did you play?
But yeah, did you even play Squadron Green?
I did play Squadrons. Y'all remember? I had the EA Play.
I wasn't going to ask you, did you like it or not?
It's okay, but it's not like... I want a Star Wars game that does exactly what Jedi Fallen Order does. It does exactly what Unleashed did. Even Battlefront 2 did it. I want a story-based game to put you in the mindset of these different characters and not just do the same story arc every time. What we have is EA obviously has the means and the resources to do great and amazing games. And then they also have the ability to take a story that has way more. This is a whole intellectual property that has 1 billion different games you can come out with. You can talk about the original Star Wars trilogy story arc and create like a whole bunch of games out of that. Or you can go into the different ones. Let's talk about The Mandalorians. The Mandalorian is a great show right now. Why is there not video games about The Mandalorians?
I'm pretty sure they're working on it right now.
Yeah. Or they don't got the money, or the studios are not putting the money up to do the story.
Well, EA can come out with Madden every year. They can come out with a Star Wars game every year. Respawn is basically telling you, yo, we'll do it for you. And EA is still dragging their knuckles. Now, granted, Respawn just announced that they're doing another original IP for Star Wars. However, why is it taking this long to do? Why is there not a whole list of original IP games to do? Why are we not sitting here like acting like this ain't the greatest story in all of video game history? Name another franchise that can pull out more stories than Star Wars can pull out. I'll wait.
But Green, like I said, Respawn might be ready, but EA not probably ready.
But Respawn, EA is my problem. Listen to what I'm saying. There is a disrespectful nature in the gaming community where they are not giving Star Wars their props for pulling out story after story. It's an infinite amount of stories that can be placed in the video game community, and it's always had that connection with the gaming community. So why are we not creating more Star Wars games? And Bridge, you know what? I'm ignoring that Sims comment. Because first of all, Sims can't outbeat Star Wars. And Fortnite is trash. So
do you think it's because of the fans that's not pulling for it? Because I know you're pulling for it. I can't.
No, I think it's just disrespect.
Say you only.
It's just disrespect.
Because I really haven't seen anybody else pull for it except for Green.
Yeah.
That's that I can see. I'm pretty sure it's more people.
Because y'all don't live in my world, okay? Y'all are not even Padawans at this point. Y'all are just.
You call me a peasant one more time.
Y'all are non-believers. I'm talking to the believers here.
I believe in in this series,
No,
I
I'm
believe in
talking
this
about
series.
the
But I
non-believers
don't
in the
know.
Star Wars era was people who they didn't know that Jedi actually existed. They believed that it was just stories to be told to little children. They didn't know that that was actually a real reality in their universe. That's how I feel about the gaming community. It's Star Wars, yo. Like, what? What are we talking about here? Like, you could name one floppy ass Star Wars game. Yeah, notice how that's quiet?
Yeah.
There is none.
I played
Star Wars.
I played the multiplayer for the beta.
The only Star Wars game I play is the Lego ones. That's it. That's only Lego.
Rich.
Is the Lego ones.
But let's think about the last time you heard of a Star Wars game flop. You know why you can't think of the last time you even heard of a Star Wars game flopping? Because they don't. And Sage, because Star Wars will be burnt out as soon. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't be burnt out because the story is so I'm not talking about the movies. Y'all are sticking with just the movies. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Star Wars as an overall universe has a multitude of different stories. You can either go into the movies, you can talk about the Disney Plus series that they're coming out with, and they're still in there. You can talk about the graphic novels. You can talk about the New Republic, the Old Republic. You can go back as far as you want or as forward as you want. Star Wars has no limit to the amount of stories that they have. There is no beginning. There is no end. It is just middle at this point. We haven't even touched base on the very beginning of the Star Wars story arc. We haven't even touched base on the end of the Star Wars story arc because there is none. There's always stories. How many movies has come out about Star Wars already?
There's plenty.
500.
So let's do it like this. So let's do it like this. If you take the Division for example, how they come out with multiple Division or Destiny for take that concept and put it into a game. Would you go and cop the deal? Would you get the $60 version or the $100 version for the DLC and all the other crap that come with it?
Yes. I have the DLC version for Fallen Order. I have the DLC version for Battlefield 1, Battlefield 2. I still have the Star Wars Battlefront games on PlayStation 2. The games are amazing. There's not women one flop. None. They've all hit.
You gotta get your Star Wars community and put a front out there, because it seems like EA, and I know Respawn wanted to get it done, but EA is not trying to get it done. That's what I'm hearing.
But Sage is saying, I'm talking about the games. No one wants to keep playing it constantly. Like, I'm tired of playing COD variations. What you're tired of playing is COD, the story arc, which is the same thing over and over again. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the type of game that it is, because COD is a first-person shooter. So you're probably getting tired of that whole premise of a first-person shooter COD. However, what I am talking about is you could have come out with different variations of a Star Wars game. You can come out with a story mode where it's just one player and you're just going through an epic story. You can go through a multiplayer game where it's like Battlefront. You can go through a puzzle game. You can go through something like Animal Crossing if you really wanted to. You could. You can do a multi-tool. We've seen that with Squadrons. We've seen that with games that was on the 32X and Sega Genesis. We've seen that with the Super Nintendo version of Star Wars. We've seen that with a multitude of different genres. Star Wars can hit literally every genre of gaming and not miss. It's so easy to make. So easy. But yet we're still sitting here and I gotta wait 3 years at a time for a Star Wars game.
But in them 3 years, let's say they cut it down to a year. 3 years, 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 let's just say they drop it sometime this year around November, and it comes out with bugs. Wouldn't the fans want a better game if they waited for it?
No, because you just do it right. My point is that we haven't even tried to attempt to make this a yearly thing. What we did was we said, fuck it. This is the greatest story ever, but we're not even going to attempt to do anything with it. We're going to make it just a cinematic thing and leave it alone. Meanwhile, we come out with games that are trash from the very beginning, who don't even have a popular story at all. Like, at all. Like, let's be honest. We play some really trash games. You got a game like Cyberpunk that gets all the hype in the world. Not to say that Cyberpunk is trash, because it isn't. It has potential. However, they just need to fix the bugs. However, it took them how long to make that game? It was thought about for 8 years, and whether or not they was developing it for 18 months or not, I don't know if that's true. But if they were, whatever. But it's been thought of for 8 years. Mm-hmm. And came out like that. But the crowd went wild for it. But Jedi Fallen Order literally came out, smash hit. And where's the sequel? Where's the sequel we've been waiting for? We've been waiting for that game for a while. I've been waiting for that since Unleashed 2. That came out on PS3s. And you mean to tell me we're just now getting another game like that? And Jedi Fallen Order, and we're still waiting for another one. But you can come out with Squadrons, which again is a good game. Graphically, it's always been a good game. I think graphically, Star Wars has held that title as the best graphically designed games. Mm-hmm. You can pop in Battlefront 1 right now, and it still looks goddamn amazing. I'm just saying there's a disrespect, bruh. I'm tired of this. So I'm labeling it now the best universe in any kind of genre, in any kind of, not just gaming, but the best universe in storytelling, period, is Star Wars. You can at me. You can say whatever you want. Prove me wrong. Star Wars is the best universe in storytelling ever. There is no better. Not The Sims. Not Harry Potter. Nothing. No anime can beat it. Nothing. There is no better universe than Star Wars.
Y'all just please make a game, about 5 of them, for Green. So
that's all happy. I want, yo. Just give me something to do. I'm tired of playing these other games, yo. Like, for real. Like, I am, yo. I'm tired of y'all giving me DLC and telling me to be happy with it. No, I don't want to play Fortnite as a Jedi, yo. Like, I want to play a Jedi. Like, just it. I don't want to have to buy stuff for a worthless ass game like Fortnite, or sit there and pretend to be something on Sims and no. I just want an actual Star Wars game. That's all I want. I just want that.
Hey, EA, y'all listening? Y'all better put your foot down. Cut into that Madden bag, and get this man his game.
He's still sitting there playing Madden, and it's the same goddamn thing every year. But yet you couldn't come up with NBA Live, which that in itself is mind-boggling. But whatever.
That still hurts my feelings.
Talking about, we're going to wait until next gen. Did you wait for next gen for Madden? No? Oh. Did you wait for next gen for FIFA? No? Okay. All right, whatever. EA, you have some of the best intellectual property, not just Star Wars, but some of the best intellectual property in gaming history, and y'all still be pushing out the bullshit, but don't be pushing out the shit you should be pushing out.
Well,
we're still waiting for Skate 4.
But Scott O'Gallagher is there now.
man, look. All I'm saying is, fuck the DLCs. Give me the goddamn games. I don't want DLCs.
You want it now?
I don't want this. I don't want no Fortnite. You know, here play as a stormtrooper or here play as Rey. I want a full goddamn story. Make a fighting game. What the fuck happened to the fighting game?
A Star Wars fighting game?
Yeah, there was a Star Wars fighting game on PlayStation, the original PlayStation.
Yeah, it was. It just, I think it didn't hit as the stories.
Nah, I don't want no Frosty. I don't want no goddamn Soul Calibur ass fucking DLC. I want an original Star Wars fighting game, and it better fight just as good as Tekken, Soul Calibur, and the rest of them too. I want lightsabers on deck.
You push it, you might not get.
I want Mandalorians fighting. I want Jedis. I want Sith Lords. I want the whole nine. I better be able to whoop somebody's ass with Han Solo.
Yeah, ain't Frosty, ain't Baby Yoda in
Can we stop calling him Baby Yoda? Can we please stop calling him Baby Yoda? Can we stop that? His name is Grogu. Can we stop calling him Baby Yoda, please? For the love of God.
I forget his name, so I just call him the child. I think that's safer for me. I just say the child.
The child or Grogu. One of those two. But he is not Baby Yoda. Okay? God damn. I'm gonna start utilizing. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting Grogu like he ain't shit.
Oh shit.
God damn. Like everywhere I go, I'm like, oh yeah, you watch The Mandalorian? I love Baby Yoda. Get the fuck out of here. Not my face. I don't want to hear that shit. It's not Baby Yoda. I don't know where y'all get Baby Yoda from. But his name is clearly Grogu.
I'm sorry, I had to do it. I got it.
Hear that everywhere. Like, oh yeah, I got the Baby Yoda from what was that? Bear Works or Bear Workshop or whatever the hell it's called.
Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear. Like, I don't know where you're getting a Baby Yoda from. I don't even remember Baby Yoda. Who's Baby Yoda? His name is Grogu. God damn it. Point is,
like 10 points up. Just
EA or Respawn or somebody. Disney, maybe you need to take your contract away from EA. I don't know. Get somebody to make a goddamn Star Wars game, please.
Oh, Ubisoft. That'd be nice.
I wouldn't mind that.
But then,
just do something. A Bridge, you don't think Disney got enough money to pay for Star Wars games?
Oh, they got it.
And they just open up Disney World too?
They got money out their ass. I'm pretty sure they could be like, yo, make me a game for every day of the year right now. And it will be out. Disney is closed, but their pockets ain't.
Oh, them pockets stay open.
Them pockets stay open. To receive and give, them pockets are open. That's for Disney World. That ain't for the corporation. There's thousands of unemployed people because they like, let's close our Disney World studio. But Disney World is not even giving them a fraction of the money that they're earning from other properties now. They own everything. I wouldn't be surprised if a newsletter came out that says Disney is now the proud owner of Amazon. I would be like, oh, okay.
No.
All right.
All right.
I don't think so.
All right.
Pinky, you gonna be up in there wearing Mickey Mouse ears soon.
Wearing Mickey Mouse ears and having that green, having that red vest on.
Everywhere. I'll be at my damn computer with Mickey Mouse ears talking some ha ha.
Exactly.
Everybody out. I'm cussing everybody out.
They're gonna have people dressed up like Goofy delivering packages.
For real.
And everything. Let you know that now. Look. Exactly. Pinky will be wearing some white gloves.
Yeah, white gloves, and she gonna be walking around just like Minnie.
Her cat is no longer gonna be called Brownie. It's gonna be called Pluto.
You stupid.
Next up is gonna be probably Xbox. Gonna be owned by Disney.
Microsoft ain't happy.
Making nothing but Mickey Mouse games. Master Chief is about to be in the magical world of Disney. Remember those old commercials when you watch Disney Channel and they had the little wand and they make the little Mickey Mouse symbol?
Yes.
That's gonna be Master Chief.
No, that's gonna be my ass trying to punch in, and you are part of it. At the time clock drawing out Mickey Mouse ears, you are now a part of this. BTO.
I don't want to take my Star Wars game every 3 years because I believe that they have enough resources to make that shit every year. You can make a different I'm not saying just make a Star Wars game. I'm saying Star Wars is so big and has so many different stories. It's not just about Jedi versus the Sith. There's so many. We've seen this in The Mandalorian. There's so many different types of stories that could be talked about. Disney is coming out with almost damn near like 15 new shows this year for Star Wars.
That's that bread and butter, baby.
Disney created 15 original shows for Star Wars. Not just, behind the scenes or we just having discussions. I mean, 15 episodic story shows. Disney did that. So you mean to tell me EA can't come out with a game every year?
They probably don't have the funding for it or the okay from Disney.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Disney was like, go for it. I'm pretty sure Disney looked at the money they earned from Jedi Fallen Order and was like, go ahead, do that.
If the story ain't good, well, I won't say the story per se because it's Disney's story, right? But I'm saying as far as EA making the game and seeing the concept and where it was going, and they were like, nah, that ain't it. Go back and do another one. I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. But I would like for Disney to go to, or Star Wars to go to Ubisoft, and Ubisoft will do it justice. I really do believe that. Especially using that Unreal Engine. Get out of here. It's going to be crisp.
Yeah. And Disney, you need to do something. Because as a gamer, I feel highly disrespected by the gaming community. That we sitting here having conversations about, what's the best game of the year? And Star Wars not be mentioned. I feel highly disrespected. As a fellow Jedi, I find this to be appalling. So, I'm just saying, fix this shit. Talk to EA and fix this shit.
I'm just gonna be all the way honest with you. You'll get live before you get a Star Wars game.
At this point, I don't even care about live. I want Star Wars.
Using Star Wars.
Matter of fact, this stream, I'm playing nothing but Star Wars shit. Until I get my new Star Wars game, I'm playing nothing but Star Wars.
Don't you believe it?
Alright. Y'all about to get 365 days of Star Wars.
165 days of the year. Same old going.
Look. It's disrespectful. But yeah, that was my rant. My editorial, if you will. Alright. So, moving on. Even though, there's a lot to discuss with that Star Wars issue. Pinky, what has come across your desk?
Well, on my desk, I got some good news and some bad news. So, first bad news. MF Doom passed away. Actually, he passed away October 31st, but the family just announced it not too long ago, a few days ago, of his passing. If you don't know about him, he was a well-known underground rapper. He was born in London and raised in Long Island, and he was 49 years young. So, peace and blessings to the family of MF Doom. I liked his work. His raps was pretty cool. I actually have a friend that kind of reminds me of him that I went to elementary school with. He's and shout out to him because their stage name is him and another guy. Their stage name were the Notorious Bastards. So he reminds the sound comes from him, and I'm pretty sure that he was hurt by his passing. Um, but again, peace and blessings to the family of Doom. Well, the good news, the Queen herself, Nicki Minaj,
Blasphemy.
shows her. Shut up. Shows the world her son, Papa Bear, as she calls him.
He's so cute.
Cheeks, Lord have mercy.
I know.
He's so cute. He's so handsome. So she finally let us get glimpse of him. It's all over social media. So you can look on Twitter, you can look on Instagram and all that type of stuff to see him. But he looks just like Nicki. To me, looked like Nicki's mom to me. That's what he looked like. He reminded me of. But yeah, she finally let us see her Papa Bear. I think he's 4 months now, something like that. Something like that. I low-key thought that people wasn't going to show him until like a year after, his birth or whatever, or when he turned 1 years old. But
she's married, right?
Yeah, she's married.
She is. Oh,
yeah, she's married.
Well, I didn't know she was married.
Mr. Petty. I forgot his first name, but Mr. Petty, as she calls him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've been married for about coming up a year, maybe. I think. Yeah. But yeah, that's all that's on my desk, my paperwork I got on my desk. So
all right,
I have more for you next week.
Anybody else had any stories you want to touch on real quick? Any news that we forgot about?
No,
nothing I can think of. I think you've pretty much covered everything.
Yeah.
I know it, like I said, because of the holiday, everything was pretty much slow because everybody was trying to, just kind of relax and the restart button for New Year and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul has one. She raises her hand.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Oh Lord, here we go. Can we get a prayer in first before we?
That.
Paula says she's quitting the streaming world. Why are you quitting the streaming world?
Because she said it's not for her, so she's going to try a new avenue.
Okay.
A different avenue. I'm happy. It fits her well. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Paula, in case people listening don't know, Paula is our chief editor of the website, RealOnesGaming.com. Make sure y'all check that out, RealOnesGaming.com, so you can see her amazing work. Bridge says, "What's the plan, Paul?" Paul says like it has breast in it. I put breast, but she used the T word.
Check it out.
So yeah. Either way, we will support Paula Blue in everything that she does. She's amazing.
Yes, she is.
You can check her out in a lot of my most popular clips because whenever me and her are like in the same game or something, for some reason the weirdest shit happens in my game.
All the time.
Either I'm getting chased by random people who are not, imposters, or I'm getting hit by imaginary cars, or even when the spirit of Paul is around, somehow Pinky and Xander knocked each other out in a double KO.
Hilarious.
I don't know how that happens.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
So, yes, you can always check out Paul. RealOnesGaming.com. She has like a whole bunch of stories on there. Pinky blew me out Africa one time. Pinky always does that. Pinky be telling me I'm laying a claymore here. That's not a claymore. That's a grenade.
Man, I didn't mean to.
I come in, close the door, and she's like, "Green, watch out!" It's too late. It's too late. If you're saying it, it's too late.
Yeah. At this point, it's really too late.
And I just turned around and just looked at her and was just like, "It's been real. It just died." Like,
oh my god, it's been real.
But yeah, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here. But quick reminder: we have a movie night tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in the Discord. Make sure that you guys check it out. For those that's listening on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and YouTube, just a reminder: you want to join the Discord. The Discord link is in the description. You want to join that if you want to participate in movie nights and other events that we have. Sometimes we have special streams, exclusive streams that we don't do on Twitch or YouTube or anything like that. We also have some good conversations. We share some stuff on there as well. News articles, you can find out stuff about that. It's a pretty damn good Discord, y'all. You know? Okay, Paul. I'm not advertising that. Do we need to have a discussion with Tom? I need to get Tom and you on the phone right now.
We need an adult.
But yeah, let's get ready to get up out of here, y'all, because I kind of want to play Animal Crossing. All right.
Must be nice.
Last night, I forgot to tell you. So
What?
this is what happened. So I was supposed to come to Paul's Island, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what I was doing on mine. I was half asleep, and I fell asleep with the damn switch.
Hey.
I figured
was
you would.
asleep,
I figured.
and I woke up, and Paul was like, "My gates are open," and I'm like, "Nah." I fell asleep because I was trying to figure out everything, and I finally got the controls on, but I fell asleep with the switch. I don't even know how it happened. I was just done.
Is that voice chat on the Switch?
I don't know. That's the
No,
question.
I don't think so.
Okay. Because I was about to say, do we really need Discord to play that if we can just talk on the Switch? Oh, Paul said, yeah, through the Nintendo app.
Oh. I know what you're talking about.
You can do Discord is better. Okay. So I'll do that. I'm about to go downstairs now and see if Mrs. Panda got it. But yeah. AJ, why don't you kick us off? Let them know what the plans are and where they can find you.
Well, the plans are today to stream some NBA 2K My Team. You can always find right here on Twitch, Monday through Saturday at KingAJ_15. You can on Twitter at KingAJ_15. You can find me on IG at KingAJ_15. You can find me on YouTube where I post the random games. Like I got Apex with Randoms Part 9 coming out today. So that will be at YouTube. Search me up, YouTube, KingAJ15, all one word. If y'all watch Battle Rap. Super Fight is this week. There's a Super Fight Battle Rap thing going on this week on Caffeine. The Smack Volume 7, Tay-Rock versus Verb is happening in this month. I think it's the 23rd. So if you do watch Battle Rap, that's happening all on Caffeine. And y'all stay blessed. Y'all pray for each other. Make sure y'all wash your hands. Stay out of lead the toxic people back into lead them tops people last year, pretty much like.
You're right.
You guys for showing up and showing out. We really appreciate you guys for all the love and support that y'all give us. Wait, I would say wait out the vaccine, like how we wait out on consoles. They always have that bad batch first, with all the bugs and stuff. So just wait on it, okay? If you're going to take it, wait on it. If not, stay at home or continue to wear masks. Keep that 64-ounce hand sanitizer, please. Lysol wipes will do just fine too. You know, I got bleach and stuff. That's fine too. You can find me here on Twitch at Maya_97. I am also on the tweets. Hooray! At Maya with 2 A's _97. I do stream for the stream team every Wednesday, different times. I'm not even gonna say 1 p.m. anymore. At different times. I do have some new sub badges coming up, so be on the lookout for those. And you know, DM me those friend code friends. Whether it's on Discord, Twitch, Twitter, wherever you have me at. You know, I need some friends. And yeah, that's it.
All right, Pinky.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for our awesome stream, the first one of the new year for the 2021 year. We do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your love and your support. We see it, you know, there's shares and retweets that you guys do. We really, really appreciate it. You know, everything flows through word of mouth, so we really appreciate it, guys. You can also follow me here on Twitch if you're not already. Miss Pinky 313. Stream Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time in the afternoon. Now that the break is over, my streams will start around, we'll say 12:30ish. But on Saturdays, I stream at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, and then Sundays is for the reruns because I'm, of course, here doing the podcast. So, but yeah, make sure you stay in contact with me on social media. Because I do post updates of when I stream and stuff like that. So you can follow me on Instagram at 313 Queen Pinky, on Twitter, Miss Pinky 313 Play _. Also follow me on my Facebook. I want to try to branch out a little bit more on Facebook gaming. So follow me on Facebook at Miss Pinky 313 Plays. Follow me on TikTok. Yes, I'm hip now. So follow me on TikTok, Miss Pinky 313, and also on YouTube. 313 Miss Pinky. Like I said earlier, I have 2 new videos on there, so go ahead and check those out. If you haven't already, leave a comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff that these hip kids are talking about now.
She said hip kids.
Yeah, they're hip.
Okay. All right, y'all. And y'all know who it is, Greensp. Yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitch and Instagram, Greensp _R1G. Also, I'm on Twitch, twitch.tv/Greensp_. You can also check me out on Facebook. It's R1G Greensp. And then on TikTok, it's Greensp R1G. Yeah, I'll be there all week. Be doing some good magic. I'm tweeting a lot more, so you never know what I might be tweeting about, some news stories and stuff like that. So always check that out. Also get your up-to-date stuff on RealOnesGaming.com. Make sure you check out the YouTube page. There's going to be some videos uploaded of different types, so you want to check that out on YouTube. And you can check my YouTube out, Greensp. I got some new stuff coming out. Like I said, I'm doing the upload schedule thing. So it should be like a new videos like at least every other day. What else? Don't forget, tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the Real Ones Gaming movie night every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We watch a wonderful movie. Did we watch Soul last week?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good, amazing movie for the culture, just like Jingle Jangle. You know, unlike certain movies like Christmas Vacation, but you know, whatever. We'll watch another amazing movie tonight for sure. So make sure that you're there in the Discord. Links in the description. If you're, you know, listening on Spotify. So other than that, great episode, everybody. We're gonna go and play Animal Crossing or Switch or whatever. And I will catch you guys. We will catch you guys. They will catch you guys later.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Stay real, everybody.
Later.